reset. Hopefully it works. Look at me. I got a microphone in front of my face now. And my chat's not working. Dang it. Perfect combination. Microphone, but no chat. You can do it. I believe in you. Yes. There we go. Cool. I hear him talking about Evo Japan quite a bit, which is next weekend. Ooh, I should lay that out. See who's going to be playing in that. I know Justin's going. Everybody else is kind of unknown to me. Whoosh, whoosh. Did I? Okay, cool. Are my levels good? Looks pretty good to me. Maybe I need to turn this PC up a little bit. That might help a little bit. I noticed when I edit my videos, my sound waves are really low. That's one of the reasons why I set up this microphone stand, because I thought that would help out with it. Even if it doesn't, it's still going to help out overall, because this is how it should be, and not just hanging out on my desk. What up, swirly glasses Chan on the YouTube. YouTube audience been growing. I put the game title as retro on Twitch. Boy, was that a bad idea. But maybe it's because I also started the stream with Ark Survival as the game when it wasn't that either. Oh, that sucks. Crouch light kick super. What an awkward matchup this should be. Oh, maybe back throw would have been better there. I mean, surely it would have been better there. Sometimes you know that back throw is better, but you want to I don't know, maybe walk forward first. So you end up walking forward. Can you actually back throw with Elena if you car throw? That may have been what happened. I'm not sure you can. I mean, why not? Let me test that out real quick. I actually don't know the answer to that. World of Street Fighter 3. So the car throw, you do forward and medium kick, but then can you do that and go backwards? Oh, the answer is a big fat no. But by default, her throw is backwards. Her neutral throw switches sides. So you have to hold forward for it to stay on the same side. That's different than most characters. So if you're to do Kara medium punch, then you would throw behind them and have a little bit of extra throw distance. But the forward medium kick is the best one. And I guess that's just not, it's not possible to back throw with the forward medium kick Kara throw. That's how it goes. I got buckshot roulette music stuck on my head. It's like 2 notes. Do 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 do. Bing. I bet you can wake up with buttons a lot against Makoto and it just beats her command grab. Unless there's some kind of special rule where it can ignore some throwing ball. I don't think. What would I do with Hugo? I guess I just hit crouching light kick. You know what? Crouching light kick in the EX Lariat may actually work. I wonder, how fast is the EX Lariat? Can you do that as a reversal and use the throw protection behind it? I don't know. I could swore I can get back throw with Chun medium kick Kara. Back throw with Chun medium kick Kara. I'll try it out. Back medium. No, it's just regular medium kick. I don't know. I'll take a look. Because that's just regular medium kick, right? It's not forward medium kick. So maybe there's something different there. Maybe I got to put my back into it. What was I about to do? What was I just about to look at? EX Lariat for Hugo. I wonder if you can use this on Wake Up and then you can't throw him out of it. Because I know it's fast, but I don't think it's that fast. Hey, it's 6 frames, which is 1 frame too short. It's got to be 5, right? I mean, it can still work. If you're in players Wake Up with down heavy punch, then EX Lariat's probably going to beat. Because you still got to throw. You got to hit throw in 1 frame. Do 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 do. Roundhouse 5. Yeah. Dudley is my measuring stick. it's the 5 frame. 5 frame button. So let's see if I can do it with Chun medium kick. Oh, you can hold back while you do it, though. That's probably what it is. You can hold back while you do her medium kick Kara. But with Elena's forward medium kick, it's forward medium kick, so. But I do wonder if you can. No, I don't think so. I just do it? Oh, it's possible. It's just really hard. You have to do the car forward and then hit back before the throw hits. Maybe a little bit after it too. Probably have just a few frames to do it. God dang, that's really fast. It's possible. Evo Japan Third Strike, who's your top picks? I'm the worst when it comes to players in Japan. Like, bro, you talk to some Third Strike players and they just name some obscure player. Yeah, he's actually the best Q player. TM, next to TM, he's number 2. It's like, yeah, Masa Q is number 2. People say Masa's the best. Like, what? Who's Masa? Who? What? So I'm not too churched up. Like, I've been hearing there's some new Chun-Li player out there that people recommended Justin fly out. I forgot his name. Like, Justin asked who's the best Chun-Li player or something like that. People said Michael Tan, and then they had some other name who I never heard of. It would be nice if you do one more complete version of 3S for modern platforms. Nah, man, ain't good. It's Fightcade's good enough, man. This is probably better than what they would put out. Fightcade with mods. Some Sean? What about some Sean? Oh, you know what I wanted to do today was ask me anything about Hugo, because I think I'm pretty much wrapped up on the series I wanted to do about, Hugo Masterclass. The rest is just like matchup specific stuff, which is still probably a lot more videos than the 4 I think I put out. I love Fightcade with mods. I mean, just the no coin and the no music in trading mode and the crystal cube thing. This is probably high out, right? Trying to adjust his microphone so it's in the right spot. It's over here. I want it to be lower. Lower. I don't want to go lower. Right there. I don't know if I'm going to break this or not. I can break these trees. This matchup sucks. Oh! Jumping 720. I don't know if yet. Hey. I think if they woke up, well, for sure, if they woke up with buttons, that wouldn't have worked. But if they wake up with buttons and they clap, if they clap into the button, then you die. Hey. I'll probably. I don't think this friendship and community space game Newton. I don't think this stream has the player names. They probably just say it on commentary. And I don't speak Japanese. One tip for each normal matchup would be a good vid. Each normal matchup? Normal matchup. I would do it separately, like how to fight Urian, or how to fight Oro, how to fight Elena. It'd be difficult to make those interesting. Punish this with this. I think a lot of videos, matchup specific videos, would boil down to me showing what you can punish with clap and not. How do Chun players live with themselves? Probably happily. Probably doing great. Stress free. Just gotta hit like 4 attack buttons. Must be nice. Chun players, you gotta respect Chun players. They're the heel role. Like, you know how wrestling, they have a villain. They're not actually bad people, maybe. Not necessarily, but they're playing a character. They allow you to have exciting moments. Yeah, I beat the Chun player. Seeing double here for Dudley's. That's an old Simpsons joke, isn't it? Is there an event taking place or soon? Yeah, the Evo Japan. There's actually a lot of foreign players in Japan. I saw Neobon. Sherwin was the Dudley player. Sherwin, he had some videos against like Kuni and people over there. And then I played him on Fightcade. So like, did he go back to California and then went back to Japan? Or is he not? I don't know. But there's a lot of people in Japan that are probably there just for Third Strike, which is sick. I hope the same is true for American Evo. Evo US. But man, oh man, oh man. It's $1,000 for me just to go to Evo. If you're a foreigner and you're traveling that long, that much distance to play Third Strike, that's going to be like $2,000-3,000. That's stupid. It's crazy how she was top tier again 20 plus years after a Third Strike. Chun-Li? I mean, like, you got like 20 top tier characters in Street Fighter 6 right now. Man, is this thing just slowly rising up like Street Fighter 5? I need you to stay down. Yeah, it's slowly slowly going up. Is there a better way to do this? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is how it's got to be. Oh, did he just use crouch light kick to anti-air? That's nasty. Not cool. Not cool, Yang player. Oh, I just straight up whiffed. Hey. Oh, that could have been lights out. Definitely did. I appreciate the Hell Roll Chun players play. The Hell Roll. But damn, do I hate running into her buttons. My brain read bottoms. Hate running into her bottoms. That's stupid. When you have a robo Chun like that, you just have to walk at them at their ranges and then threaten them with punishing, and then they hit heavy punch. So then you got to parry that. Basically, the ball is always in their court. That was a typo. I appreciate the. I wonder what it was. I typo when I speak out loud these days. It's pretty cool. Chun-Li's a cop. I think I got it now. I said most people don't need a vid on the 12 match, but I think that would be a good video because it's such a obscure niche subject. Hugo versus 12. I found one thing in that matchup that's really helpful. If he does a distance jump heavy punch, you can still punish it with Dudley with Hugo's EX Lariat. That's really good. Ah, the classic. Pow. I wish I can teleport to Japan and play this game. That's much better than Fightcade. Hey, what up, Rennick? What do we have here? Just back to the old haunts. The Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6 game is it's a bit not as good as this right now. So You probably have more experience to offer in the weird matchups. I think there's so much little information about how those matchups should play out. So it'd be interesting to dissect it. I mean, it's just so few 12 players. I played against Valle, which we are on different sides of the U.S., so our connection's kind of whack. But I learned one important thing. And I'm considering, I might try a Megaton press against 12. It might work out. And I think against 12, I'll be able to taunt a lot more as Hugo. Maybe even double taunt. Like, I think if I do Ultra Throw into nothing, I can taunt 2 times and get +4 defense. But it might just be a waste, because it might be better to just go for the damage and knockdown. Not sure. Megaton press just for the X? No, for the Megaton press. to anti-air him in the air. Backbreaker is good, but Megaton press is actually a faster startup. Megaton press light kick version is 4 frames. I'm not sure how fast backbreaker is. Actually, don't know. There it is, 5. It's 1 frame faster. That's surprising. I don't know why Megaton press is good against Ken's EX Tatsu, but it's still not worth it to play in that match, I don't think. Oh, it's 2 startup. My bad. That makes more sense. That makes way more sense. So the difference of 3 startup helps tremendously. It's probably a hitbox thing also. I wish I could have 2 of these up, but the website's like, nah, you can't do that. But maybe I can just visually see how this looks. Maybe on Megaton press, the hitbox is higher, and that helps out. This is a fun super, but it kind of sucks. The knockdown is atrocious. Oh yeah, it is much bigger. Look at that. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, that's much better. That is much better of a throw box. That's why it works more consistently, both the speed and the little thing. I've been told to completely avoid Megaton as an anti-air more than once. Is that because the move is bad as an anti-air, or because it's bad as a super? It's actually a really good anti-air. That's not correct. But as a super, it's not very good. I could do something short on that. Like super jump canceling ultra throw actually pairs well with Megaton. What ultra throw does is it gives you that anti-air, and it makes your ultra throw better, because you can do clap into Megaton. You can also use it as a response to jump back button. It's all right. I think it's too hard to use and not strong enough. But in some matchups, it addresses some things that are problematic for Hugo, which is Ibuki. If Ibuki does EX uppercut and you block it, you can Megaton press it. And does that make it worth it though? Maybe. I think you can also just backbreaker it regularly. Can't you just punish it? Or maybe it was on hit, you can punish it. Maybe that was it. I'll look at it maybe later. But the other one was Oro. If Oro does the chicken feet, you can turn around and Megaton press it. But maybe there's a use case for 12 also. Hugo jab's good? Kinda. It's actually got decent range for a jab, but you don't convert off it much. It's more like a footsie poke with extremely low reward and can be punished severely. That jab is whack. Which one? Stand light punch? Yeah, you can use it against Yun. It's not like it's, yeah, I mean, it's still whack even though it works. It's alright. What's a good super art to start with as Hugo? I mean, it's either 720 or Hammer Frenzy. I don't know. I would suggest Hammer Frenzy, but I would also suggest 720, because Starting off, you're not going to play people who are baiting your 720, so it's probably more fun and effective. Yeah, probably 720 is better as far as effectiveness. I'm a staunch supporter that Hammer Frenzy is a better super than 720. I think 720 is good against Yang. I think you can use it against Akuma. I'm starting to think that all three supers are worth considering against Akuma. I'm not sure which one to pick. I think Hammer Frenzy is good by default, but 720 is good against Sean. Sean, I would say Yang is pretty good, but Hammer Frenzy is still good. 720, you can play it in every matchup, and it's all right. But most matchups, I think Hammer Frenzy is a clear winner. Maybe against Makoto, 720 is all right. I still think Hammer Frenzy is better. I would say Sean and Yang are the two characters where I guess it's the best against them, because Yang has low health. But here's the thing, like, you can red parry the Rekka and then 720, but you can also red parry the Rekka and then jab, Giant Palm, Bomber, and then Hammer Frenzy. So I guess the case would be that if you parry a dive kick, then 720 is pretty good. I don't find it necessary. Just the threat of 720 is like the best part about it. Actually using it is just, you know, high damage. The knockdown's kind of whack. What did you think of Hugo Street Fighter 4 iteration? Sucked. I think he had some matchups that were just unwinnable. It was like not even... It was cool. It was fun, but overall, it ain't no third strike Hugo. I love watching this Twitch channel. Me? Thanks. Or you mean this one, Game Newton? Yeah, only thing stopping me is the input for the 720 Super. I'll practice it if I have to. You don't have to. I mean, I'm not saying you're doing like standing Gigas, but jump in 720, dash in 720 are a good start, and then reversal 720. I actually have a video that I'm working on for like the ways you can 720 somebody. I'll never get down standing 720. It feels impossible on pad. Nah, it's probably about the same. What you do is do a 360, and then that's it. When you do that 360, are you doing a super jump? Okay, check. Super jump's there. Once you do that, then all you gotta do is a half circle. It's really not that bad. The Evil Johan brackets are out. What? Since when? 720s are fun. I learned Hugo because 720s are fun. I like how you repeated it twice. Yeah. Yeah, fun is the most important aspect. Do you still call out crouching light kick into your crouch text as Hugo? No. I should. I don't do it enough. Yeah. It just kind of depends on what it is. If I'm checking a dash, usually I want the throw instead of the crouching light kick. I want to punish their dash. I don't want to late react. And I believe crouching light kick is slower than a throw, right? Yep. So I would rather address their dash with throw than address it with crouching light kick. So I think I would prefer to actually throw them when they dash at me. So then they're teching my throw. You know what I'm saying? It's actually faster. But crouching light kick is still good. It's got good range. But the throw's more rewarding. Actually, if you check a dash with your neutral throw, the reward's pretty good. Because you can either get a good knockdown or get a taunt. And if you want damage, then you can call a regular throw. And sometimes you get a good knockdown on that depending on the matchup. Okay, it's slow work, so I'm firing up the emulator and trying it. Oh, the 720? 459 entrants. Did any of y'all watch my third strike video that I made at 2 a.m. yesterday? I think it was 1 a.m. I just did that on a whim because I wanted to test out Well, it's a video I've been wanting to make for a while, but I want to test out this microphone stand and see if it helps. I think it does. I'm more conscious of my like habits, because usually the mic's over here, and if I like smack my lips, it doesn't really make a difference. But if it's this close, you can hear everything. So I have to be careful. I'll be getting annoyed at myself editing the video. Sound like a horse eating an apple. Man, what you gonna do? Oh, oh, that's so stupid. Hey, you got third time's a charm. Could have killed with super for sure. Probably would have been worth it. Oh, man. Who was telling me the other day that Japan is thinking that Dudley's better than Ken? Who? Was that just one person in Japan who said that? This matchup is so terrible for Dudley. I think the way I play it is the way you should play it with Dudley and not just depend on jumps. Play it with movement. But even then, how does Dudley punish? How does he punish Chun-Li's far heavy punch if he parries it? What do you do about that? I'm just gonna take this out for now. That's not Chun-Li. So if you were to punish heavy punch from a distance, not that. Hold on. Oh, you're good. You'll be all right. Can I not do? What? Yeah, do that. Can't you? I think you can, against Chun-Li, do that anywhere, right? What? Something got blocked? What? Or was it like you can do that? I could have swore that worked too. Maybe not. Yeah, just that's what I would focus on the most. Oh, what about her down medium kick? This one probably sucks. Punishing that? That seems terrible. Oh. Oh. That's what I thought. Is that punish? I have her to block. That seems good. Oh. I'm pretty sure that punishes. This is 23 startup? No way. No, that's not right. Got down medium kick. Toward medium punch. Oh, that's too far. Make a video on how to use that training mode, please. I swear to God, JM. I did. You gotta be trolling me, man. You gotta be trolling me. Do you mean like how to use the training mode or how to like get to it? Because I spent all last night making a video, brother. It's on the channel. I just did it. God dang it. Man. I'm just playing, man. I got you. I'll pull it up for you. I'll look it up. Thanks. Thank you for showing the links for the training mode. Yeah. Yeah, that video is not going to get a lot of views, I don't think. Because it's not very... It's so specific. But that's alright. So I really don't know what to do after down medium kick parry with Dudley. You probably can ducking super it though. Free shill? What do you mean? What are you talking about? People are showing less interest in this video. Yeah, I know. Thanks, YouTube dashboard. Appreciate that. One-on-one tournament. Dang, round start, dash up, grab. Is that drive rush? Drive rush? Is that you? This Urian is aggressive. An SA1 Makoto? I think that makes headbutt whiff when you do down light kick with Makoto. With Dudley, you could parry SA3 punish or crouch medium kick. Yeah, for sure. But you could probably do ducking super with every super. Oh, you know, I think Dudley can't punish Chun-Li's down medium kick on reaction. Is third strike always at Evo Japan? So far, I think so. And I don't see it going away. It's kind of the new co-op cup. It's not quite there yet. I hope they still have a co-op cup. Like, pretty soon. Oh, that's a bummer. And it hit fully. Yep. Got sucked in. Bring back Battle Opera? Maybe. I think one of the reasons why Battle Opera didn't come back was the last one that they ran ran too well, if I recall correctly. I may not be recalling correctly though. I forgot. Mac vs. Urian is really a Urian struggle. Yeah, it is. It's like you don't have enough time to build meter for ages. And it feels like your wake-ups aren't very good. What can Urian use to bypass throw and vol? What can he wake up with against throws? Like, that's good. Something that's good. It's looking like a big fat nothing. Crouching light kick? No, these are all terrible. It needs to be below 5 frames. Or 5 frames or below. Strong? You can wake up with medium punch. Yuri can wake up with medium punch against Moto. And then they can't throw you. Aegis up Aegis works too. Does it? You're recalling correctly from what I read? Yeah, it was a long time ago too. But SPO was such a cool thing. Light punch, medium punch, target combo, X tackle. It might whiff if you're a little bit too far away. The problem with that is, I think, let me see. I got so many obstacles now. What's the range on this? It's not too bad. That's what I'm thinking. You got to be pretty close for this to work. And I don't even remember. Can you not cancel this? There we go. It's there, but I think medium punch should be better. You can do medium tackle, but you can't hit confirm this, so you need Aegis to back it up. Turret slaughter. Which one is it? 2? Nope. It's 3. That doesn't work? Could have swore that worked. Maybe that's just a Dudley or a Hugo thing. Maybe Dudley too. That kind of sucks. What are you after that? How much advantage do you have? Ooh, that doesn't work. It's got to be light kick. +8? Kind of sucks. That's too slow. You should be able to do down medium kick. And it combos. Hold on. If it reaches, maybe. Ugh. Sucks. 16 startup. How fast is tackle? 7? 6? It's a little bit slow. That's not going to work either, I'm pretty sure. Nah, not like that. So that kind of sucks. Even if you do wake up with medium punch, you're not going to get a lot of reward off of it. Not with Aegis. Maybe you can do up Aegis. +7. Am I really +7? I don't believe it. No, I think that just finishes the combo. That sucks. This probably has really low hit stun. That comboed. That's what you get. Oh, my Urian player. Okay, so I do all that to demonstrate you can answer Makoto's throw with, was it 3? Wake up medium punch. You can do wake up medium punch, tackle up Aegis. Oh boy. There we go. That's how you can answer her throws. What's up, Aegis? Like up, dog? What's up, dog? Is there anything else? I mean, I guess EX tackle is also cancelable too. What do you get off of EX tackle? Oh, wait. I thought you could do Aegis off of this. Thought wrong. Hello? Yeah, you can. +8 again. There's so much meter. +21? No, I hit the wrong button combination. I'm in the lab here. Let's see, one more thing. No! +8, but closer. So then I could do medium punch. Devastating combo. Ah. Oh, it doesn't even reach. That sucks. Is there anything else? Ain't nothing there. Ain't really a whole lot there. What about headbutts? How fast is this? Don't even hit or stay anything. Sucks. I never noticed how much Urian struggles to get a knockdown. That's why Urian players, they just build meter as much as possible and just use the Aegis. Medium punch to another Aegis for sure. Nah. How much is that? How much does that cost? Ah. +4? That sucks. What about this? +8? Man, you can't get past +8, huh? Ain't nothing else cancelable, right? Second hit it down heavy punch? That's not cancelable. This ain't Street Fighter 5. Yeah, it's medium punch, target combo. This is probably no different. Probably +8. Oh, it's 4? Ew. Fireball. Doesn't even combo. +4? Jeez. That's surprising. +4. Wow. Yeah, Urian sucks. Urian sucks, right? I think you want this to combo into the medium mirror, right? Oh, it doesn't do that. Yeah, Urian sucks. Pick Tyrant Slaughter. Can't you link Tyrant Slaughter off of Light Kick, I think it was? Hold on, let me... I want to suggest Urian players to pick Tyrant Slaughter, but that means they actually have to play the game, so they're not going to do that. What is Urian if I can't unblockable? Like, I bet there's some moves that have a lot of active frames you can do meaty, and it'll link into Tyrant Slaughter. Oh, yeah. UOH. Universal Overhead for sure. Roundhouse is +6 on hit? Really? Does that work? That ain't +6 on hit. It's a bald-faced lie. Oh, I see. Oh, six active frames. Not. I read that completely wrong. So strong has a lot of active frames. So there may be something you can do with meaty stand medium punch into Tyrant Slaughter. One more go. How you get the knockdown? I don't know. But let's see if you can do a meaty stand medium punch and it has more advantage. It does, +3. That looks good. Oh, it's too good. And this is what, 0 or 1? It's mad fast. Oh, you shouldn't even need to have it meaty. It would just be helpful. But they might be too far away. That's 6? Nah. If they crouch, I think it's going to be fine. Oh, it's not fine. It's not fine at all. Rip. Well, rip that. Anything else with some active frames that you can work this with? 4 and nope. Nope, probably not. Crouching strong. Nah. Crouching forward? Maybe. That's going to be too hard to set up, though. And it's not looking good. But this move still is very good for whiff punishing and punishing on block. Let me make sure I'm not just making stuff up. I'm pretty sure you can use Tyrant Slaughter to punish Tatsus with Akuma. Like this. Because Urian has a problem against this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it should punish. And footsies. It's a really good footsie button. Oh my god. Ooh, a little late. Easier said than done, but that's a lot of damage too. Yeah. That's a lot of damage on Akuma. If I had to make one case for Tyrant Slaughter, it would be specifically in the Akuma matchup. Just so you can... Because the mirrors are hard to work because they have the teleport. I'm sure there's plenty of ways around it, and mirror is still really good, and the corner pressure is still good. But the Tatsu is a bit of a problem. A bit of a problemo. Okay. Punish. Yeah, Urian's cancelable normals stink. Need Urian players to choose SA1 too. Please, I totally don't play Elena and get better matchup even if he has a bar. So you would prefer the Urian to play SA1? Oh, I see what you're saying. Urian can dash quickly to punish the teleport of Akuma. Does it do both? Like if you do an unblockable mid screen and they teleport, can you catch up to both? I know that works. What if they delay the mirror to cancel the teleport? That's good. I think that has you ideally you want to react to the teleport and then do it. This kind is fantastic at the Necro matchup. What'd I miss? Or do you just know that? What'd they do? What'd I miss? Oh, this is the Daigo special. You do an uppercut knowing that they can't really punish it that well. Ugh. And maybe you've played them a couple times and they start the round like that every time. And Ken's, if that was light punch uppercut, Ken's light punch uppercut has a really good knockdown on it, so it's worth the risk. He just looks stupid. Ugh. It's a hard character to play. Necro? Oh, is he dead? Not yet. Back throw. Oh, he didn't want to do nothing. As much as I've learned about this game in the past few years, like more than I've ever learned anything about this game, sometimes I look at it like, what do you do? What does each character do? Was that a link? Hey. Hey, that's enough. Nice. Wish you could cancel Akuma's teleport on Wake Up in Street Fighter 4 as well. Street Fighter 4? Double dash grab is a decent punish considering Akuma's so fragile. And it's assuming Akuma has perfect execution in order to keep teleporting continuously. It's good. It's good. Back dash, forward dash with Necro. Well, I want some chocolate. I'm in the mood for some chocolate. I've been eating healthy again, so I gotta fight the power. Take a little sip of water. Boop, 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 boop. Come on, bro. You like KOF? Yeah, KOF's pretty cool. KOF to me is like Marvel. It's not as crazy as Marvel games, but the pace of it is really fast. It's hard to keep up with things. Definitely gonna play Children of the Wolves or whatever. X-Men City of Wolves, that one? I'll try it out. What's your favorite KOF? I guess 13. There was a stream maybe like half a year ago where I rewatched like high-level KOF. I was like, wait a minute. This is fucking crazy. They are playing like maniacs. That character Chin, it's really stupid. They're just going ham. I was just amazed by how beautiful the game looked. I didn't know how crazy the players were. But it's all good though. That's how KOF, I believe, usually is. It's a crazy game. Fate of Two Wolves. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, oh, oh. Scrubby. But I respect it. Maybe you could red tech this and dash up and punish it. I actually don't know. That super feels like it's safe all the time, but I think it's a lie from the devil. I think the red tech on the target combo would have killed. Oh, and that's probably not advantageous, but whatever. You can see the Necro player consider using down medium punch to anti-air here, but they're like, nah, I might die if I do that. Just backs away from throw range, hits back medium punch. That's a really safe approach. Man, what a walk forward. Oy, oy. That was sick. You can just raw punish super. I don't think he had super at the time, but I do think that's correct. Yeah, they didn't have super. Oh, hello, Ken. KOF is crazy fast. I play Angel too, so it's even crazier. Trying to remember all her moves, and mobility system KOF just crushes my brain, crashes my brain. I'll never stop trying. The walk forward was pretty gangster. It's kind of unfortunate. If Necro had better forward walk speed, probably would have got what he wanted. You know, even if you don't play KOF, you've been eyeballing Goro and Clark. Bro, I played some KOF. I played a little bit of 13. I tried 15 a little bit. I avoided 14. 15 seems like it's pretty good. What I don't like about KOF games, and I guess it is the max mode, like it's a good game. But what I don't like personally, I understand why people like it, but what I don't like personally is Maximo combos. They're cool like the first 2 or 3 times you see them, and then it just feels like you're waiting to play again. Like, can we hurry this up? Hey, what up, Duralath? Built to last. 13 is the only one I attempted to play. It's just so cool. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really nice. It's probably one of the best looking 2D games of all time. This game still holds up too. Like the aesthetic, 2D aesthetic. Have you considered entering Jazzy brackets, online brackets? Kinda. I've been thinking about it. Late night streams are becoming more of a thing for me, so I don't have that excuse anymore. Necro's normals are so good, he always has full meter to punish you hard. It's kind of hard to say that they're good, in my opinion. Yeah, they're good. They're not great. They're good. What described about max mode is my opinion of Guilty Gear Strive as a game? Oh, you mean like you just kind of waiting? I haven't played Guilty Gear since like the first 2 months that it came out. But for me, it was more like things just happen so quickly, and the damage is absurd. Oh, that's so cheap. Can't Ken walk over Dudley and then switch sides? And then he walked backwards? Dude, he just hit him with a 50-50 left-right. And possibly go low, so parrying is a bad idea. That's messed up. So what was his back throw? Dude, the corner carry's crazy on that. I'm like 90% sure Ken can walk over Dudley while he's quick standing and be on the other side. I'm like 90% sure that's possible. Get that mouse out of here. Oh. Oh, you cheap bastard. You see what he did? He went like this and then stayed in front, but he also could have done get behind him, right? What an asshole. What a jerk face. This game's good. Oh, that's gross. Is this Deshiken? Seems like it. Three-way mix-up. The good news, kinda, is that you're unlikely to see universal overhead because you won't have enough time to do it. You need something that's quick, like medium punch and crouching light kick. But it's still a left-right kind of deal. And then if there is a consistent way to do a reversal with Dudley, whether it's EX Jet Upper or whatever super art, then if you side switch and then he actually gets a reversal, then you're in the corner against Dudley after he did a super against you. So, I mean, it's not like it's guaranteed and there's no risk or anything to it. There's a lot of reward. It is really good, but there's some things to it. Left, right, strike, throw. I wonder if Dudley wakes up the correct direction when that happens, too. Let's see what happens. Because that would be crazy if you hit a button and he goes the wrong way. I hope not. Better not have no brother. Oh, what? Nah, he gets up the right way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that's good news. That's so messed up. Oh! This back heavy punch from Neko actually does shift his throw box backwards. Whoop. Oh, it worked just as God intended to. Mama, Greg with our tier 2.
A winner! Just like that. We'll be right back with our Price is Right. Don't go away.
WADDUP.
Where is it? Monitor off? Dang it! Maybe it's in the property settings. Was that silent for y'all? The alert? I hope not. Your setup looking a little different? Yeah. Yep. Had to make some adjustments. Totally not silent. Is it too loud? let me take it down a few notches. I've had a microphone. It was loud and really. Okay, let me take it down a few more pinches. Man, I wish I heard it too. I just happened to be looking at the Twitch dashboard. But no, I've had a microphone stand in my closet for like way too long, for years. So, oh, there we go. Who's that? Eli Ball with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Welcome back to the World Strongest Laboratory. Papa Greg with the tier 3 always coming through. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well. What's the next major tournament you're going to? Maybe I'm gonna start rounding up the budget boomers. We could comfortably, you know, like designate jobs. All right, I'll get the sandwiches. Combo breaker, then Evo. Dang, man. It's crazy. It's a lot of money. My utility bill went up by 3 in the past couple months. It used to be like 20 bucks. Paid 60 bucks today. I'm like, what the f. Now it matters. 20 bucks? Ah, whatever. I can poop out 20 bucks. Easy. 60? That's a whole Helldivers 2.5. How are none of these characters in Street Fighter 6? What you mean, man? You got Tachi Gigas with Zangief. You got Jamie, who's got some young things. It's there. And he has a command grab. I used a bunch of miles I had banked for like 3 years. My Southwest card. Nice. Man. Man. How long does it take to drive to Chicago from here? I think it's still like a day trip. I'd probably save like a few $100 if I drove there, but that's nasty. Let's go from here. I forgot. It's like somewhere next to. Was it Chicago? It's like near Chicago, Illinois. I know it's close to the airport, whatever the city is in Chicago. I already looked it up. I just didn't look at how much it would be to drive there. God dang, 12 hours. It's going to be about 12 hours, 800 miles, which would be about, I don't even know. Let's say about 30 miles per gallon. I don't know how many gallons the thing has. Like 20? Let's say it has like 20 gallons. Maybe. 20. We'll say. How much per tank? So it'd be 20. And then 30. So each tank will get me about 600. That don't sound right. We'll say about 500. No, hell no, that ain't right. Nah, it's probably still about the same to fly. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, everything's too expensive now. Probably have 12 gallons. That sounds right. So 12 gallons. Let's say we actually do get 30 miles per gallon. That'll be 360 per tank. 360 miles. So that'd probably be around 5 fill-ups. Philip McCrackenham, which would be, we'll say about $40 each time. So it'd be probably 200 to 300 in gas, plus the amount that's going into like putting miles on the car. Man, Philip McCrackenham to goat. What do you drive? I have a dad. I have a dad mobile. I have a sweet, smooth dad mobile Honda Accord Sport. It's got sport mode. Yeah. My old car was faster. Every day I regret getting rid of it. It's paid off. Insurance was cheap. Sure, the AC didn't work and it made loud noises. But it was my car, man. I loved that thing. Had a Monte Carlo. Dudley got jaundice. What you mean? I'm rocking a Civic. It's just very reliable. When I first heard a Civic engine, I wasn't familiar with the click. I'm like, is there something wrong with this? Why is it making that noise? Everybody keeps telling me they regret selling their car. It makes me scared to sell my car. Yeah, it makes no sense. Unless you have, like, great money. Buying a car for looking better is such a moronic thing to do. It makes no sense. But if you got money, it doesn't matter. Big Papa Energy over here. I'm sad I got told to sell my coupe. What'd you get? You got told by the economy? Oh, the classic battle. Yang versus Chun. There was a time where Chun-Li players despised Yang. Maybe they still do. Now, how can this be worse than Yun? Can't be. Slashes. EX Mantis Slashes. There's a stream where I was like, why do they call it Mantis Slashes? And then I looked up what Torozan means. It means Mantis Slash. By the wife? Damn. Gotta hold that. I end up driving my cars until they break or they're too expensive to fix. Yeah, that makes sense. And usually I do most of the maintenance myself. Unless it involves a crane, I did everything on my Monte Carlo. But I was already working in mechanics, so it wasn't like it was a cakewalk. I mean, oil change is free. Battery change, free. Nope, it's easy. I can do it with my eyes closed. I also, and then like timing belt, easy. The alternator, not that bad. The AC compressor, that was a little tough. Because I didn't have the tools I needed to really do it right. So I ended up pulling the AC compressor out of my wheel. I reached under, I turned my wheel so it would create an opening, and then I grabbed it from my wheel. It worked though. And my AC still didn't work. But the problem was the timing belt snapped in a way that I don't know what they're called, but like the wheels that are on the parts that the timing belt, spins on, those wheels were frayed. So I couldn't use them anymore. So I had to replace those. And rather than just replace that wheel part, I replaced the whole AC compressor because I thought that might have been the problem with my AC. It wasn't. I think it was a vent internal thing, which would have been way too much. So Pringles with the prime, appreciate you. Was that alert? Excuse me, was that alert better? Appreciate you, So Pringles. Welcome to the World's Strongest Laboratory. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, the pulleys. That sounds about right. The AC condenser under the dashboard. Yeah, whenever I switched modes on AC, it would just click unbearably. It would go dunk, 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 like there was a vent that was stuck trying to get open, but it couldn't. So that part of the environmental control systems, I just didn't get to it. Plus, it was kind of cool. Like, yeah, I drive my car at no AC, windows rolled down. Now I got a perfect family car. 4-door. Easy to put the baby seat in. Mine would just spew out water out of the condenser. Yeah, I think you had to get rid of that. Is Yang Jamie in Street Fighter 6? Yang Jamie? Is Jamie the Yang? He's more like Yang and Yun. It's pretty much the same idea. Dive kick, command grab, Rekka. Palm, I guess, is comparable to Yun's dash. He's like a hybrid of both the twins, except he sucks. Was notification muted this time? What? Okay, I'll turn it back up a little bit. He kind of butt. I tried to boot up Street Fighter 6 today. I just stared at the icon for about 5 minutes. And then I didn't. I just had flashbacks of DJ doing drive rush and a jab. I check it 3 times, but the 4th time he hits me. Oh, now I'm in the mix. Bad games. Drive rush into sway. What? Yoni Yang trained Jamie wrong as a prank. I don't think they trained him at all. I think he's just a fan of the twins, right? I don't really know the lore. Can you link me the doc with 3S resources? Man, it's in my Twitch chat, man. The 3S resources? That's a lot of clicking, man. If you go to my Twitch chat and type exclamation point play 3S, it'll be right there. How about I link you that? I'm not sure if I can do that either. Boo 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 boo. Let's make a deal. I'll just get to this. Thank you. Thanks for typing that for me. That saves me a step. Control C. Control paste. There you go. That's also going to go to the YouTube side. He's Yoni Yang's Sakura-like fanboy. I never thought of it from that angle. He's more like the Sean. He's like a Sakura fanboy, but in the form of Third Strike Sean. Nah, he's pretty good. I've always upplayed Jamie. Well, not really upplayed, but I think he's way better than what people think. That whole thing. That old shtick. I think he's much better than what people think, but he still has to work a lot harder than other characters. There's too many weird inconsistencies, like his projectile invul move is slow. They nerfed the projectile invul on it for some reason. Dive kick has a hilarious... Every week, somebody from Japan revisits my tweet about his dive kick that has like 2,000 likes on it. That's an easy punish. But he's still about to get chipped. Wow, he blocked? He blocked on wake up? Nah, I would have woke up with crouch light kick, lightning bolts. America. Hermit elbow taking on a strike throw mix is fun to use. Yeah. Canceling at a level 2. Man, now you're making me want to play. Jamie level 2 is pretty cool. And yeah, the buffs did help. Watch match versus PRO. Let's see how much longer is on this. There's so much Third Strike footage that really comes out that I'm pretty happy just hanging out and occasionally looking at the match, talking about it, or otherwise just talking to the chat. I'm cool with that. Until something happens. Man, could you imagine if they release Akuma in Street Fighter 6 and no balance changes and they don't say nothing? They just, please enjoy, try, play Akuma in your home or your living room. See you later. Hey, but what about the bounce? Can we get... Driver sucks, man. Can you help us out? Living room. Excuse me. I kept trying to get Shinku in Street Fighter 6. Oh, like it's not there? Oh, you mean you just couldn't do the level 3? Okay, give me DP. Or you mean Shinku Hadouken? I'm thinking Shinsho. Yeah, the inputs are weird. I don't know why they're like, you know what? Inputs aren't working great. Let's make them worse. To this day, I still people like having problems with general inputs of the game. Sucks. Or watch Akuma come out like 2 months before they drop season 2. Or like the other way around. They do patch notes and then Akuma later. Oh wow, cool. Patch notes. Where is Akuma? We still got the rest of spring and summer. Can they fix DR eating my jump, please? Yeah, that's a weird one. That's one of the weird nuanced things that I don't like. The screen freeze. Since the screen freeze of Drive Rush is 10 frames, if you happen to be jumping, you as a human being can't realize that you are not in the air. You can't react in 10 frames when the game lags for 2 or 3 frames. It'd be a 7-frame reaction to notice that, right? Ain't gonna happen. So by the time you realize that you didn't jump because of the screen freeze, you don't know it. It's not possible. I don't know. You might just have to hold that at the end of the day. Because if they increase the screen freeze to 15 or 20, that would not be helpful either. I do think they should increase the screen freeze though. Maybe like 2 or 3 frames. Maybe like 2 or 3 frames. Maybe. I would try that out and see what happens. How do you recommend I practice on stick? I switched from leverless to stick. How do I practice on stick? That's an interesting one. Leverless to stick? So did you like go from pad to leverless to stick? Stick is hard because it's so hard to recommend how to hold it. I still hold it in a stupid way, but I've never really changed that habit. In Japan, they would do something called wine glass, where they would put it in between their their middle finger and ring finger. I could never do that. At least you just look silly doing that. But apparently that's the most accurate because you use more of your wrist than your hand, something like that. I just always done what's more comfortable to me, which seems like it's not. It's really unorthodox. I do like a in between American hold it and wine glass. Wine glass is like somewhere off to the side. I don't know. I just always done it like that. But that vine glass. It's cool, but sometimes it's hard to input stuff in KOF. Oh. Maybe the truth is there's not really a great way to hold the stick. Caveman style. 3S arcade machine. I played on a bat top. Man, bat tops are crazy. Nah, bat tops are not good for third strike, man. Because, you know, like the thing on the door where, like, you flick it and it goes brrrr, that's what bat tops do. If you try to go to neutral on a bat top, you be slapping the sides of the gate. You can't go to neutral on bat tops. This game, you need to be in neutral. Which also reminds me of the infinite parry. I found a way to infinitely parry in this game. It's because of Papa Greg. Papa Greg brought up how Yun can low forward shoulder into Ganasian, and that's probably the closest you can get to skipping neutral. But then I realized, have I played on a Korean stick? No. I mean, I probably like tried it, but no, I don't really play on one. I realized that, and I kind of knew this before, but I didn't know how to apply it. So this training mode, which I made a YouTube video on last night, has a setting with parry, and it shows you how long your parry is active and also the cooldown on your parry. This is the third time I've explained this. Cool. So when you do something like forward and then back, if you can see it really closely, the forward parry, it disappears. So I parry for less of an amount of time than if I were to tap forward. And this is why you have a longer parry window when you go to neutral. So you tap forward, tap down, you have a longer parry window as opposed to if you block immediately. So what you can't do is tap forward and get a parry each time because you have to wait for that orange cream bar. Orange cream. No, I'm not gonna say it. Orange cream bar to deplete, and then you can do another parry. So if you do it perfectly, you can get 10 frames of parry, and then you gotta wait maybe 10 frames where you can do it again. But the cool thing is that forward and down parry don't share the same cooldown. So you can forward parry, down parry, forward parry, down parry. And I actually was bored enough to measure with a metronome. It's about 145 BPM. I think it's half notes. No, it's just quarter notes. Like this. That's not right. What? Yeah, it is. It's half notes, quarter notes. Like this. If I do it correctly, I just keep parrying. So how does this tie into Yun? And what are the weaknesses by doing this is I'm not always parrying one direction or another. If I'm parrying forward, I can get hit by low attacks. If I'm parrying down, I can get hit by like his heavy punch. So for Yun, if he does low forward into shoulder, I can do one parry and then do the other parry. So no matter what, I'm going to parry his shoulder. So I'm going to do the same input with his heavy punch shoulder. Look at that. I did 2 parries, and no matter what, I'm going to parry his shoulder. No matter what direction I do it to, I can do forward and then down. I can do down then forward. So because his shoulder can be parried both high and low, this is a free parry. And if he activates Ganasian off of this, he gonna lose all of his Ganasian. He might even die. This is kind of funny. It seems like he's around -6 or -7. What if Yun does dash punch? That's a good question. I'll try it out. I think he actually will punish you for doing that, but he's a maniac if he does that because that's so unsafe. It could work. It could work. But this is kind of funny. If he does do an agent, we'll do the medium punch version. Oh, I gotta restart. Save state. So that's medium punch shoulder, but I want the activation there. There we go. Also keep in mind, low forward in the shoulder does not combo. There's a space in between this. So if you have an invincible move, you can actually get through it before he does. Alright, anyways. It's pretty funny. If I do a 720 here, he actually whips. What? Man, it's hard to do it. I think he has some invincibility during the screen freeze or something like that. But he is -6 or 7. Depends on if you attack before or after the screen freeze. So throw, I don't know a situation where throw would not punish him for doing this. So I think I have it so that his meter depletes. Yep. So watch what happens if I just neutral throw him. He gets punished by the neutral throw. He'll probably mash a little bit. But by the time he gets up, he's going to have so little meter left. And then also, because he was pretty close to me, I can ultra throw him and punish it. But I have to do it after the parry on the shoulder. There we go. He still has a pretty... He might have like half of his meter left. But I have the knockdown. I could also do light kick and then probably... I might even be able to do just lariat. EX lariat. But I had to do it before the screen freeze. Like that. That probably punishes. But yeah, you can layer your parry. So it makes me wonder what other situations you could use this. Because the Yun shoulder is a clear example where you can take full advantage of it. Not so sure where else though. Like what other moves that you can parry high and low that are effective. Don't know. There's some weird moves that are surprisingly able to be low parried. What about Chun's little kick? This move. I feel like you can parry that high or low. I'm wrong. Nope. Nope. Some players like to get buck and do that move sometimes. Oh yeah, high-low parry DPs. I guess you probably can't apply it to that so much. In some ways, you might be able to. If you parry low on their wake up and then you walk forward, you would still have the parry in front of you. I guess it doesn't really line up though. Could you do this in second impact with the air parries for a super safe jump? I don't know about I don't know about second impact. Witchcraft. Oh yeah, what if Yun does the lunge punch? The Yun punch. That's a good one. Just depends on how slow it is. You might parry that. You know what? That might mean that against Yun and the shoulder, you should do forward parry and then down parry first. So you forward parry the dash punch and then you down parry. Let's see. This is medium heavy. Yeah, and you can't low parry that. So what that means is you just always do the forward parry first. Yeah, he'd be alright. I saw you using that one document that had whiff punish training, but I couldn't find it. No, that one's not really for whiff punish training. That was more for measuring the different platforms and input delay. Where did I put that? I don't think I had that one public. Oh, it's in the Third Strike facts. If you, well, you're on YouTube, but I guess you can screenshot this if you want. This isn't the best because there's probably better normals to use for this, but this was just me trying to figure it out in that moment of what different windows of time I could find for whiff punishes. I did it. You did the standing 720? All capital letters. I did standing 720. I did standing 540. My thumb hurts. Hey. Yeah, but some of those whiff punishes, you have to be really in the right spot to do it. So I'd prefer to have something better than that. The addiction begins. Yeah, wait till you hit somebody with it. Let me fix my posture. For a scope like me, it's an accomplishment? No, I wouldn't even think of it like that. For anybody, I showed Justin how to do it, and he was like, oh shit, it's not that bad. It's really sick. Oh, he probably meant to uppercut and got the wrong input. I clipped my first 720. I watched it on my phone when I feel bad. Does this make Wake Up versus Dudley less dangerous? Forward parry into down parry to avoid high-low? No, it doesn't. Hold on, let me make sure. I don't think it works like that, but let me read it again because I'm old. Does this make Wake Up versus Dudley less dangerous? Forward parry to down parry to avoid high-low? Hell no. It depends on how you time those parries individually. It's going to happen on a timeline. You can't do both. You can't forward parry and high parry. Maybe in theory, if you're working with just his reversal window, let's say you're working between crouching light kick and standing heavy kick. Those probably have like a frame or two difference in between those two timings. So I guess you could down parry for 2 frames and then forward parry for the next frame perfectly. Then maybe. I don't think it works like that though. But that would lose to Dudley doing wake up throw because then you can't tech throws. It's really hard. Maybe one of these days I'll really line out the possibilities of third strike when somebody gets up. The cool thing is for me is that for 2 decades none of that shit really mattered. You just kind of wing it and it feels good, and you feel like you're interacting with the opponent's thinking. It feels like that. But just the idea of some normals can't be thrown on wake up because they're too fast, that I didn't know that for like 15 years. Now I do. What are the uses for Yang's teleport? Just to get closer on knockdown. You can use it to get out the corner sometimes. Still sucks. Like you can buffer something in a teleport and switch sides, but it's punishable. But it looks cool. You can do cool things with SA3. Does Dudley have a bad jump arc? No, it's the opposite. Dudley has a good jump arc. It's very annoying against Dudley. As Hugo. I heard that humbag guy is a big fat fraud. What is it about third strike that makes me want to participate in the shit talk? Because I was about to say I agree with the big fraud, but fat? Wait, no, the other way around. I messed it up. It's all good. It's me? Hey, what's up, man? Humble Pyro. I got reverse osmosis. What I meant to say is Humbag's not a fraud, but he is fat. That's what I was trying to get out there. Me too, by the way. I've been running a mile every day, though. And not eating garbage. That is the key to success. What is a good way to anti-air Dudley, who is doing close jump and heavy kick? As Hugo, Jesus, man, this is a tough question, man. This is like SAT ASVAB. You have a couple options here. So first of all, this move is fucking sucks, man. Because it hits Hugo if he crouches. So that means you got to stand up into it. And when he lands, he has advantage. So he's either going to throw you, do low short, overhead, backswing blow, win the game. You're in the corner. It sucks. So there's a couple of ways to deal with this, and they all suck. But jump back light punch is your best bet. Sometimes you'll see when I'm playing Dudley players, I don't even wait for them to jump. I'm just anticipating they might jump at me, and I do jump back medium punch. Or like jump up heavy punch to also deal with this, like in anticipation. Because it's not really that easy for them to punish me doing jump heavy punch, and this also builds my meter. So, you can do down heavy punch. It sucks. You can do medium kick. It sucks. I think the best approach, and when I do it, I think people think I'm David Blaine with magic, but it's to backbreaker it. You just got to backbreaker it early. So what I'm doing, when you think about Dudley, if you're in mid-range against Dudley, about right here, there's not too many normals he can do to hit you. He can do forward heavy punch, which is really slow, and you can actually react to that and parry it and punish it pretty well. So I like to stay at this range against Dudley, and what I'm doing very quiet and silently is this. Look at my inputs. You see what I'm doing right now? I'm doing a backbreaker. So when Dudley's at about this range, I'm going to buffer it. And if he jumps, I'm hitting it. Now here's the cool part. What used to happen to me is I was playing footsies with Dudley, and then I would try to hit crouching light kick and then accidentally get a backbreaker. What I do now is I don't use crouch light kick. I use crouching light punch. So I can still buffer backbreaker while hitting crouching light punch. Okay? That's how that's the best way to deal with it. It's still not easy to do that, but that's one of my approaches. You have to react lightning fast to this jumping. And if Dudley actually had good footsies, you wouldn't be able to do this because you'd be too preoccupied with what he's doing. So jump back medium punch, jump back light kick, down heavy punch. This actually does bring your hurt box lower. If you get parried, good night, you lost. Medium kick is actually okay against Dudley because it's faster, but you got to be at the right angle. If you're this close, it's not going to work that well. But over here, but same thing. If he parries this, you lost the game. You can also, as an emergency, do hammer frenzy. It sucks, but you can do that too. It's alright. It sucks. I think that's it. Oh yeah, he can parry it. Oh yeah, EX Lariat works a little bit. But this is much slower than Backbreaker, so you have to really be scoping it out. I wouldn't recommend this. I gotta do it again. So the other thing is they're doing a jump attack high in the air, which means if you parry it, they have to land for more time, which gives you more time to do light kick lariat, EX lariat. You can even do backbreaker, but then it's kind of like against the point. This doesn't work. Medium punch also works, kinda, if you hit them on the way up. But this isn't an anti-air, this is luck. That's all that is. If you do it too late, it don't work. Forward heavy punch is a wild boy activity, but it does work for the air. This is better for neutral jumps, which is not what you asked. Anyways, did I answer your question with the 3 million anti-airs that are all bad? What's the counterplay to parry Gigas? Nah, I don't think you can do that. It might be too far away, and you have to. It's really hard to do that too, because you can't just do a 720. You have to delay it. All right, fine, I'll do it. Since you asked. Make sure this hits. Yep. Even that, I'd have to walk up probably. If I do it too early, it's not going to work. So you have to store your 720 and then do it when they land. You can store the 720 for so long. How you do it? That's so sick. This is easier than standing gigas for sure. Man. What? Where'd it go? There it is. I'm fresh. Ah. Nope. No! I did 6. Hold on, let me get a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dang it. I got 9 in a row. In modern games, you can store 720 for mad long. Akuma fireball setups, what do you do? Nothing. Parry it and then block. Actually, I think Hammer Frenzy can go through that. But he might be able to do it late enough where he can still block on the ground. Is this the AMA stream? No, but I'm going to actually clip that. Because that was probably something people would ask. I mean, I could. But I didn't advertise for it. So maybe tonight. I'll do an AMA about Hugo. If you late parry and he empty jumps, you can just guard and throw tech out. That's a good approach. There is like a propensity to want to do something about his jump attack because it's so dangerous. It's just free offense for him. It's almost literally skipping neutral. A Dudley player won't admit to that, but his jump heavy kick against Dudley or his jump heavy kick against Hugo, it's basically skipping neutral. But the problem is Dudley's neutral kind of sucks, so can't really blame him. Dudley's neutral should be more medium punch whiff. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. It was crazy fast. Did I miss anything else? Oh yeah, there's one more thing you can do though is space the jump in so that it completely whiffs and then 360 him on the way down. Oh, he attacked? Oh! Oi! Sick. Oh! Cheap bad character. I think that's the end of the stream, huh? Nope. Unomas. 12 hit and run? What about him? Yeah. I've been doing dash under as an anti-air more often, but Hugo's too tall for it against Dudley. Yeah, for sure. He's too tall against anybody. You can kind of walk under sometimes, but... Who gave you on a command grab and a reversal? I just want to talk. I don't know how... Okay, Kara Palms in Ganajin were probably not intended to be that good. Or probably not intended to have that property. Same with Daipon loops. But they couldn't have saw Ganajin and was like, yeah. We're not going to give it juggles. It's fair. What else is it for? That's what it's for. Juggles. What a crazy thing to give to somebody. Excuse me. Far stand heavy punch that links. It's not only far stand heavy punch, it's Kara stand heavy punch. Excuse me. I gotta be more mindful of the mic in my face. If you dash from crouch without standing up, you can do that? How do you do that? Holy is Kara stand heavy punch? Yeah. It's medium heavy punch. And I believe you walk up while you do it. That makes me curious about some of these Canadian these frame numbers. Go from down forward to forward? What? What? How come nobody told me about this? So you can hold down, hit down diagonal, and hit forward? People can't do it? I just did it. I mean, it sucks, but it's possible to do it. I didn't know that. The more you know. He will get hit? Sure, but I didn't know you could do that with anybody. I'm just saying. This is really interesting to me. I didn't know you could do the first forward of the dash with diagonal. Cool. What was I gonna do? I want to compare. Let me turn off parry. I don't need that. I want to compare. Yes. So palm. What is this on block? Even. Steven. With Canadian. What? Plus 13? Why is that plus 13? That's crazy. Is there anything that's not plus? That can't be right. Did I say 14? 17? That doesn't make sense. That can't be right. 7, 5, 9. Oh my, 12. I swear his dash is faster when he has Canadian, but it's not. What about air normals? Okay, the air normals seem to be the same. So this should also plus 3? Wow. What about this? Minus 11. It does get hit. Even his uppercut gets better. Still punishable, but wow. I didn't realize these were advantageous. So now it kind of makes sense if you do something like heavy punch into a low. This is not a frame trap, but you're minus 15. What about overhead? No, not effective. Whee! So yeah, the Daipon loop is not just heavy punch. You have to walk up. That's so stupid. You gotta walk up, medium punch, and then oh, I was almost sick nasty with it. That's gross. But yeah, that's all, folks. RB versus Kuni Ryu. This sounds disgusting. It's unblockables versus unblockables. Oh, I think Kuni's gonna run away with this. Oh, this isn't RX. This is RB. RX is the god of setups. Like, he's a lab genius. He's a really strong player, but he don't really make that much noise. But I wonder if that's just a product of Urian. Urian's hard to be consistent with. We have RC in Sweden. Do they play Urian? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh God, oh God. It does feel like Urian doesn't kick in until the second round. When he has about a bar, it starts cascading or snowballing. Because that one bar leads to having more meter with the ages, and then it just kind of self-sustains itself. Look how much meter he builds. Oh. Oh. Ah, too far away to crossover. It used to be such a scrubby thing to do, to just do a donkey kick in neutral. But when Kuni does it, it's amazing. For the pressure. Oh, he just set it up. Oh, he didn't convert off of it. That sucks. That was a scramble unblockable. It's crazy. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sick. What's the deal with RX, RB, RC named Urian players? I don't know. Maybe RX started the trend. Or maybe they all are named RX, but they had to switch something. Arby's is good, though. I don't care what nobody says. I don't know why. Maybe, I think most of the time, people go to Arby's, they have a bad experience. They go to a bad Arby's. Or maybe they just don't like roast beef. Me? Arby's is sick. And they're overpriced. The only fast food that's correctly priced is McDonald's dollar menu. And even that got nerfed. It used to be a dollar menu. Now it's buy one, get one for $1. Swish. Schmeat. That's unfortunate. Urian can't punish the Denjin on hit very well. Maybe medium punch and then dash punch, but that kind of sucks. Oh. Is he about to get a second? What the? He went for that gusto. Dude, I'm telling you, Kuni makes Ryu looks like he's better than Ken. Another one? Oh. Do it, do it, do it. Tackle, 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 do it. Imagine if Third Strike gets an update, what would Capcom change? I mean, I think they... I don't know, man. I think it's just over. I think fighting games are just... They're just going to keep making them the way they're making them. Which is not a bad thing. But if you want another game like Third Strike, you're going to have to look at indie companies. You're gonna need a Helldivers of fighting games. Patches are for the week? No, I think patches are okay. The patch culture is whack, but making fixes for the better are that's the right thing to do. There ain't scrub techniques in Third Strike, only salty players who can't adjust. No, I disagree with that. I disagree. There's definitely some scrub techniques. There's plenty of them. Especially online. Kuma. I mean, it's not... I think Urian's kind of hard to play, but you can play him in a way that's really uninteractive. Especially online. Like Hugo versus Urian, if the Urian player is committed to just backing off and building meter, that's kind of... That's good strategy, right? But it's pretty lame. Chun-Li, pretty scrubby. But you won't hear me complaining. But I'll point it out. I'm not one to be like Third Strike is the holy grail of fighting games. It could benefit from a few changes, but I don't want no dang changes. RB unfortunately doesn't play on JLF, but instead Saimetsu, and he drops a ton of his combos this set. Oh, that sucks. It's weird how your left hand device impacts what your right hand does. I liked Mike Z's suggested changes for 3S. Can't you play that version on Fightcade? I think they made it. The Fourth Strike version, that seems like a just for fun kind of thing. I bet if that was played seriously, you find things wrong with it. I don't mean to dig into the modern fighting games and shit discourse, but what do you dislike about newer games, and is there anything you like about modern changes? Is there anything you like about modern changes in fighting games? you're right that the conversation is it's hard to have a productive conversation about that, no matter what your stance is or what side you're on, whatever the side is. I don't think modern fighting games are shit. I think they suck, but that's not a bad thing. I'm being facetious. There's a lot of good things about them, and I really do think Street Fighter 6, when it gets figured out, when it finds itself or whatever, it's gonna be really good. Right now, it's just a little repetitive. And when you see new things, sort of new things, like Mena playing Blanca, it's impressive, but it just looks like it's just cheap. Like, what are you supposed to do about that? Guess better? More times? But there's a lot of good things about what Street Fighter 4 did, 5 did, Street Fighter 6 is doing. Tekken 8, it'll find itself too. I think Tekken 8, the same thing with Street Fighter 6. Eventually, it'll be really good. But you got like Knee tweeting about like, I can't adapt to Tekken. Knee literally tweeted, I can't adapt to this. That's ridiculous. And it could just be a salty spurt. But isn't that something? Knee, legendary Tekken player. He's like, this is too much. Knee's tweet was crazy. Knee's tweet was crazy. It really was. But I also think on the other side of it, it's easy to ignore that as something of just salt and like, I'm sure you'll adapt. But what if that's not the case? What if this is actually the breaking point of the better player don't always win? Or at least that definition may change. It's such a hard conversation to navigate because you can't get to like root cause analysis. Emotions play more of a part in it, especially just when you say things online. You're gonna get trolled. It's gonna be difficult to find points, counterpoints, and really have a decent discourse about it. Because if you, I don't know, man. I don't know. What I would say is that most people who criticize Third Strike don't know how to fucking play Third Strike. And that's okay. That's all right. That's just how it is. I missed a lot. Let Capcom cook. It took 3 tries to make a good Street Fighter 3. Yeah. Yep. Street Fighter 5 was abhorrent when it came out. It ended up being all right. The last season of Street Fighter 5 minus Luke was pretty good. Sagat still needs some buffs though. I don't know how to play 3S, and I think it's an awesome game. Haven't known how to play it for 20 years. I was considered pretty good back in the day. From a state that was not New York or Cali. And me and my boys, I mean, I was kind of like their boy. I was the young one. There was a final round tournament. My friend just tweeted it. First place was Justin Wong, and then 2nd through 7th place was North Carolina players. And we really didn't know what I know now. There was maybe one person who was digging into like frame data. But the rest of us were like, this works, this doesn't work. And it was about getting in your head and whiff punishing. That was sick. I think that's one thing that a lot of old farts don't feel with the newer fighting games is you can still have a fundamentally sound game plan and outthink your opponent without knowing the rules. And even if your opponent knew the rules, you can still play them and beat them like psychologically. And it's harder to find that. You have to know the rules. At the end of the day, with the new fighting games, you got to know how much throw involved is required. Otherwise, they can mash a button And then if you don't know that, you're not going to ever know why. Oh, wow, I was throwing them, but they were attacking. How come it don't work? So it doesn't feel... And also the rules were they just made them backwards. This game has normals that have a lot of reach. They have a lot of recovery. And they're lingering extended hurt box. Their extended hurt boxes linger for longer. If you look at Street Fighter V, and even in some cases 6, in Street Fighter V, you have normals with little reach. Their hurt boxes don't linger very long, and the recovery is low. So what that resulted in was it's more important to attack first and counter hit them for crush counters. So that's totally backwards. And that's not to say Street Fighter V doesn't have whiff punishing. It doesn't have footsies. It does, but that's the emphasis. What you emphasize is completely different. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did that combo? Oh. What? That's my beef with 5 versus 3S. 5 had stubby normals. Yep. How do they patch chess? I think Bobby Fischer made his own chess game. You know, Bobby Fischer, I watched a video, like an interview with him not too long ago, and he was talking about how chess sucks now. Because it's more about memorization and not really improvisation. Which sounds pretty familiar, right? Sounds kind of familiar. So he made his own chess game where it's randomized, basically. Yeah, Fischer Random, that's what it's called. But I know I can see where he's coming from. Like, as much as I'm even known for finding out how things work, I still like the improv. I prefer that much more. Like scrambles that feel intense and not random. Improv is the best part? It might be. Of course, it's subjective. It's just an opinion. But maybe it's not. 4 still exists? Not really, man. With that netcode and player base. Chess has meme openings where you do weird random dumb shit just to make sure the opponent hasn't memorized that line of play. That's kind of cool. There's some Fisher random tournaments and they're a lot of fun to watch. Players memorization doesn't matter and they just have to play chess. I can see how both are interesting though. I think both games are pretty cool. That's just the general player base in fighting games better, though. That's a part of it. It's the gameplay. It's the game design combined with that. It's two elements. It sounds so condescending when I make a comparison like checkers. If you have a lot of players who are now more educated on how board games work, and then you release checkers, they're going to figure that shit out quick. But it's not a good comparison. It sounds too mean. Because it's not that simple. Did you ever try Omega Hugo in Street Fighter 4? I'm sure I did, but I don't remember the results. Omega got ruined by Gen. Omega was a cool idea, and then it was not. It was just one. All it takes is one thing to be broken, and then Gen could do a chain combo, and then he could just keep chaining light kick, so you'd be stuck in block stun while he's doing light kick. But there's a lot of cool things in Omega. Bring back 2-bar dungeon? Oh, when? When was that a thing? Play Go is like chess, but has more improvisation. What, Counter-Strike Go? Let's go. Damage is so high in new fighting games, always. High damage was possible, but not often compared to new games where the high damage is off of most openings. It's just a combination of many things, right? It's about having a comeback factor. It's about bypassing neutral and having advantage, which leads to big damage, which leads to more corner carry. Having your tools at the beginning of the round that are explosive and high damage. I just think that in Street Fighter 6, I think the whole process is not that cool. It makes sense. When people say that if you get hit by drive impact because you spent your meter and now you deserve to be in burnout, you deserve the drive impact that you can't do anything about, I think that's right. But that don't make it cool. That doesn't make it fun. It doesn't make it sick or tight. Makes it kind of like, all right, this is what happens and this is what you do. You know, it's not. You can't deviate. If there is, there's not really that much to deviate from. In second impact, I believe you had 2-part tension. Dang. Omega Hugo isn't really Hugo. He's like a DP. What? Comparing between old and new games is not very accurate since these games are very different. They share the same genre, but very different. You might as well compare them to racing games. That's crazy. No, I think they're comparable. I get what you're saying, but they're not that different. I get what you're saying. I'm visiting Tokyo this weekend. What are the best 3 spots? I know Mikado Arcade. I guess when you go to Mikado Arcade, maybe you can ask around there. I'm the worst when it comes to Japanese culture and arcades and players. I just know the popular ones. Do you feel like there's more improvisation in old games like 3S? Absolutely. And part of that is because the damage is a bit lower and you don't have all your resources immediately. And you don't gain resources for losing. You see, when you get hit by supers, you don't even gain meter. He's getting hit by the Denjin and Urian's not even getting super art meter. So you're just getting your ass whooped. The same is true for Yun. When Yun does Ganajin, you don't build meter when he's hitting you. That's crazy. Hugo was also Mega Doodoo in second impact. I bet that's not right. I bet that's, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. You build a tiny bit from a Zender? Fair enough. Man, I'm trying to think of how there could be a Helldivers of fighting games right now. Just an indie company that blows it out of the water. It's like a $20 fighting game that is, or free to play or something like that. I just don't think it's possible. I think that fighting games have set the tone with the last 5 that Mortal Kombat. I'll leave Mortal Kombat alone. I don't know enough about it. But Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5, probably Tekken 8, Strive. I think I'm forgetting one. But they all have the same concept. Oh, Jesus, DNF Duel. We're not even going to count that. Grand Blue's, yeah, Grand Blue also. They all have a similar idea. Go through the space in front of you and then make your opponent guess. Comeback factor. Explosive move. KOF 15? Probably not. KOF has been true to its roots, whatever that means. I think KOF games are all the same in a good way. KOF is nutty. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. KOF is pretty nutty. But that's what it's always been. And I think that's good. And it's not all nutty. Oh, is that no good? No good. How's it going, man? With the 57 months. Appreciate you. I feel like every day you're in the chat, you have a sub. Even though it's only once a month. Uni is okay, but Uni 2 amped up its damage a lot. I noticed when I played Under Night this time around, it seemed a bit more Marvel-y. Which is alright. I still think Uni's good. But it felt like a lot of work. And the PC port wasn't doing me too good. It's free to play and blows every fighting game out of the water. Which one does? JW Evangelizer. Oh, Killer Instinct. The characterizations and designs have deviated quite a bit in KOF, and the mechanics too. But I think the overall fundamentals of KOF tend to always be there. You got your variety of jumps, got a few buttons, you got some whiff punishes, you got some anticipated anti-airs with the short hops, and then you throw some cool mechanics in there. Big old combos, rolls. KOF 13 was sick to be around. Not gonna lie, I'm glad I was here to witness that in NC. Man, I always hesitate to tell this story. I'll leave names out of it. Maybe, I don't know. It makes it better when you know who it is. Anyways, a friend of mine was playing. It was Juicebox. Juicebox at the time was very passionate about KOF. This is a final round tournament, and you know it got really rowdy at final round. So whenever North Carolina players were playing KOF and they would win, the whole crowd would go blowed up. It would roar. Hey, it's my friend. Might have been him. What up, Roski? I don't remember who played him, but they ended up beating Juicebox, and then the crowd roared, "Load up!" But Juicebox was head in his hands, really sad. It was kind of mean, but that was you. That was you. Oh, fighting games are something so great. Load up. My friend in the YouTube, Alexander Roski, we go way back. He beat Justin Wong in KOF 11 before anybody could beat Justin Wong in anything. That was cool. He tried to trash me on commentary on top 8. What? I didn't know about this lore. I used to live in NC. Is there a tourney worth planning my visit to family around? Yeah, there's actually a lot of tournaments that I should be participating more in, particularly in Tekken. A friend of mine, Brandometry, he's been working with like ATL. He runs tournaments out of Greensboro, and a lot of people come through for Tekken. And they recently started doing like Street Fighter and Third Strike. So Brandometry is killing it. They got Charlotte tournaments, they got Raleigh tournaments, they got, I think, Durham tournaments, Greensboro tournaments. Stop Button, they've been wanting to do stuff. He acted like I guessed a super I anti-aired him with. To this day, it still burns, huh? How dare you? How dare you misinterpret my reactionary skills? NC got a good scene? Yeah. For quite a few things. I feel like the Street Fighter 5, towards the end of that era, things kind of died down. But since 6 and Tekken 8, and Third Strike has always kind of been in the background, especially because of GK and Flanneljack. I was about to say GK and Flanneljack, the same person. But he hasn't really stopped, to my knowledge. He's been always out there. Either TOing or playing Third Strike. I'm closest to Charlotte. Dude, Charlotte has a head-to-head cab, or they have a Third Strike cabinet. I'm not sure if it's head-to-head. It might be side. I actually don't know. But they have one. Like at a barcade. I forgot what it's called. Flanneljack is the alter ego. This is cool. I like streaming like this, where I barely pay attention to the match and just talk about stuff. It's pretty cool. It's like a little podcast. Balance Patch? That's a place? In New England? Isn't Zaffarino around there, or was that New Jersey? No. He's not from New Jersey. He made it a point to be like, I'm not from New Jersey. Flannel Jack playing in Run the Set 2v2 tournament happening at 8 p.m. EST if you want to watch that. That sounds pretty good. That's online, right? Man, I feel like there's a lot of online Fightcade events. Maybe I'll throw my hat in there. Oh, he just landed into it. I wonder if that actually prevented him from being able to parry. He might have landed into the fireball, like the landing recovery timing, and I don't know if you can parry there. Ugh. Oh! Oh! That was sick. Oh, that wasn't sick. Dang. That whole sequence was nasty. It was all from the sweep. The spacing was excellent. Oh, it was kind of just in a way lucky. After the down heavy punch, overhead whiffs, heavy kick created the spacing. That was a weird sweep. Empty jump headbutt, light kick, dash punch, and that all comboed, right? No, I didn't. Oh, what did he parry? Stand medium kick. Missed the tackle. Meaty overhead. Edge? UOH edge? You should do an episode with Christy. Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind. Me and Christy had a feud on Twitter before. That was when it was about maybe it was Capcom Cup, because the matches started early, like 10 a.m. Maybe it was like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. And Christy and Justin Wong really they took to Twitter to make it known that this is not okay. I was like, man, you know that people in Japan jet lag or traveling. You're not the only tired person there. I don't know. It's a dumb situation all around. But what I really wanted to say was, when I went to Street Fighter League and I saw him, I dapped him up. You know, what's up, man? Doing good? You know, it's not something personal. This internet shit's stupid. It don't gotta be like that. Man. We have a yearly 3S tournament on real hardware here in Sweden. We out here. How do people get cabinets? That's so crazy. I thought Ryu was trash in 3S. No, he's not. He is much harder to play than Ken. But this Ryu specifically, Kuni Ryu, who is the son of Nuki. It's like his protege or something like that. That's why his name is Kuni instead of... Yeah. His Ryu, in my opinion, is either as good or better than Ken. In my hot take opinion, I think this Ryu is an example of how he's better than Ken. But harder to play. He can't just do low forward super. But Denjin is just dumb. Ugh. When I played against Daisuke, I could tell he played Shinku Hadoken. Man, it's so damaged. It's so damaged. That's so much damage. He had meaty overhead setups specific to characters. I was like, wait a minute. That looks like Street Fighter 5. But it's cool all of a sudden. I think he did meaty forward medium punch with Ryu, and then Link super off of it, something like that. That's sick. Lots of arcade collectors here. France too. Man. Sorry for being a bit behind, but is this Evo Japan the same one that is having the 3S event? Yeah. Or is that the NA Evo later? Both. It's both. Will you play Third Strike at Evo? You got $1,000 I can borrow? I just paid my utility bill, man. It's 3 times as much as it used to be. I want to get you something from Mikado. Is it gonna be my lord? PM me your address. All right. Okay. All right. It's PO Box 36720 42069. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What are you supposed to do about that? YouTube money. YouTube money. Good one. With my YouTube money, my $61 that I made in the past 30 days, I can go to a local and break even there. A guy like me parries every time. I can just react to the timing mix-ups I see in 1 frame per second. Shut up. Is fun still the place for 3S? I don't even know, but I ain't been there in years. The place for Third Strike is probably in Greensboro and Charlotte. Stop Button has Third Strike. It's on a Vuelix cab, though. You should hire an editor. I think you would make money. You have a great YouTube personality. Oh, shit. I'm not sure if that's a compliment. I try not to have a YouTube personality, but maybe that's good. But no, I've been editing every night, almost every night for the past couple of days. I've always struggled with making YouTube content consistently. Because I don't want to do cool things like this. That's what I would much prefer to do, and then make a YouTube video about that, rather than Street Fighter 6, low for dry rush, even though I feel that, I don't want that to be a video. You know. Editor for thumbnails will go crazy. Bro, you don't like my thumbnails? Some of those been hitting. But nah, the truth is, YouTube editors, they can cost an arm and a leg, man. If at some point the channel can be self-sustaining, sure, I'll gladly get an editor. It means good YouTuber personality, not that you remind him of PewDiePie. I always think about Markiplier. I stumbled upon a Markiplier video before I knew like how popular he was, and then I saw his video, and he was just making faces and noises to the dang that rock climbing game with the dude in a pot, and he would just like me. I was like, who the fuck watches this? Oh, kids. Teenagers. If I was a kid, I would love that. That's what it markets at. Yeah, getting over it. I sent you a text. What are you texting me for? What are you texting me? Check this at 12:30. Man, how am I supposed to get that to? I'm about to type in this whole link. I guess I'll look for the name of the video. Sheesh, man. Oh, is this the video? Is this it? KOF 13 top 16 Mad Cats DRS Master CJ. Is this it? No. Master CJ versus Roski. I missed a K. Bro, I typed in the full... That's the name of the video, and YouTube was like, nah. Mankex DRS Mass CJ versus Roski. Final round. What a title, man. This is such an early 2000s final. Okay, then a dash final round 15. Road to, oh my God. Road to Evo. That's got to be it, right? This is the worst. Oh, this is where he trashed on you on commentary. Man, I want to see the match. So it's probably before y'all played, right? He mashed out of it? I think that would have been the win for Kuni. Sick. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Did he mean to get down medium punch? If he mashed out of stun and did down medium punch to avoid the jump in, that's godlike. But I think it's more likely he got it by accident. That's crazy. I don't think the JB match was recorded, but I have the Dark Geese one in the annals. Did this go to the wire? Man, first to 10 sets are so good in Third Strike. They're so nerve-wracking. Like, you have to rehydrate after you play a first to 10 in Third Strike. Like, a match like this, I guarantee you, if they show the players, they're going to look worn out. The interview? Next time we talk to Face, ask him about my ability to match out a stun. I never realized how useful Denjin Hadoken was to her recently. Dude. Like, on the surface of it, it's like, wow, that's cheap. You can do Denjin and then do a full combo. Get them in the corner, throw the fireball. But the amount of meter he can build in the round is ridiculous. And even if you don't stun them, sometimes that's better. Because their stun meter is so high and they're just chilling. And they don't want to attack because their stun is so high. Oh, is that going to be it? This is looking really bad. Oh. He can survive like 2 throws. Oh, is it going to be over? It's over. Tackle. Oh. Had to do it. Man. 10-8. Let me see. Let me check out the body language. What is this mask? What's the mask for? Yeah, they're worn out. Man's breathing heavy. Yun versus Makoto. Oh. look at Hayao in the wild. This has got to be such an explosive and volatile match. 100% stun versus Denjin Hadoken. He's jacked from mashing. Man, I'm really liking these old match videos. It's like watching boxing from the 80s. It's not even that long ago. How old are these players? Most of them are in their 30s. Maybe some are in their 40s. But I think some of my favorite people on Earth are like the teenage Third Strike players who are like playing fundamentally sound. They're like patient with punishing. They're my heroes. They give me faith in humanity. You didn't choose the dark path of Street Fighter 6. I'm just kidding. Remy versus Akuma versus 10 is my favorite. This game is sick, man. It feels like such an adventure watching two players in a first to 10. I wish more people did this with Street Fighter 6. Even online matches. And really showcase it. Because this feels really special. Oh, that's so disgusting. How could you do such a thing? He probably confirmed the parry. Ugh, gross. I watch Hayao highlights at least monthly. Him wearing Love Cure cosplay when TM was his teammate. Oh, they were friends? What a dick. Hey, it worked. I bet if Kuni did something like slower, it wouldn't have worked. Because that was like in the corner. She had to travel from, you know, point A to point B. That's so sick. The intros, the special character intros, Makoto's like a Ryu fanboy, so she's like, oh, I gotta beat his ass. Takes a deep breath. Why don't they have these in the new games? Is it because it has personality? Sorry, I keep taking too many shots. Overhead. Look at, he's got tension. Oh, it's not enough though. He's not gonna get super in time. Oh. Oh, what? What? He said this is Kuni. Down heavy punch? Oh, he hit the jump back. That was manually timed too. He hit the jump back. Huh. Did the boardroom approve of that personality? Bro, you're getting too deep. Man. What was it recently? Dragon's Dogma. Like one of the creators of the game was like, yeah, fast traveling or traveling should be interesting. Shouldn't have to fast travel. And then they have a fast travel paid option or something like that. That's a whole other thing. What's up, man? I was recently gifted my first fight stick, but it's American style. Is it viable for games like Third Strike? It's an IL Euro stick and buttons. Sure. Dude, most of the time your peripheral doesn't matter. Most of the time the peripheral is not what makes you better at the game. It can make a contribution. The opposite example could be that if you're playing on hitbox, but you're not good at hitbox, you switch to something else, now you're better. But most of the time, just getting better at the game is more important than the right device. He may have done that to catch the pre-jump frames on guard jump. That's what I was thinking. Because I was thinking like down heavy punch. You can parry that high or low. But it also, I guess if they jump, it would either hit them on the ground or reset them in the air. I think his down heavy punch has a lot of active frames. But you know how there's that like that. Well, let me finish this thought first. Down heavy punch probably has a lot of active frames. So it could hit them on the ground or hit them in the air. And it would probably punish them on the ground or in the air. Crouching Fierce has 5 startup, 5 active. So yeah, it's a lot of active frames. So either you hit them during the startup of their jump, or this is the other thing. I don't think you can parry immediately while you jump. So like Makoto, for example, you're going to have startup frames of your jump, and you can't parry during those startup frames. So I remember you used to tell me about how a lot of the good players would do parry, jump back, or is it jump back, parry with throw? So you could tech a throw, or you would jump back and parry. But they still have the startup of their jump, and I think there's a limit to when they can parry when they're in the air. So with that even though it's a strong option select, the jump itself should have a lot of opportunity for attack, right? So Makoto, for example, a regular jump will have 4 startup, and there's gotta be a limit to when you can parry when you jump. I don't know exactly when that is, but it's gotta be a couple frames. So there's probably around 10 frames that you can punish somebody for doing that. Whether it's on the ground for the start of their jump or air reset. That's what I'm thinking. But that part of third strike is so hard to iron out exactly what all the processes are. I just now started to compile like a list of facts, like the real truth about third strike. Apparently CPS 3 should have 2.6 frames of lag at the 59.59 hertz. The parry window is 10 frames for standing and crouching, 7 while you parry in the air, 5 frames if you parry their air normal. This one I haven't confirmed myself. Red parry is 2 frames for normals, 1 frame for specials. Crouching is more. Yeah, apparently Q takes more advantage even when he's standing up. And Ryu, Chun-Li, and Q take more advantage on block when they're crouching. All this weird stuff, I've been trying to like document it and really get down to the nitty gritty. The throw tech window, if you parry, you can't tech throws, but you can still offensively parry. How long is this window? I don't know. How long is the parry lockout window? How long is throw tech? I don't know. Red parry is 3 frames for normals, 2 frames for specials. I would love to have proof, because it's just your word versus somebody else's. I don't know how to confirm this. I don't know how to hit confirm the truth if it's 2 or 1. That sounds better to me, because I don't think it's that hard. 1 frame for specials. I don't think it's that bad. Throw and Vol seems to be 6 frames. I think it's 6 frames, because if you do a 5 frame normal on wake up, it's not possible to throw them. And the way I figured that is if Dudley does standing roundhouse, you can't throw him out of it on wake up. And then if Yun does standing heavy punch, which is 6 frames, which is the active frame is on frame 7, then you'll get hit by it. Well, you can actually throw them, but only there's 1 frame where you can do it. You can throw him at 1 exact frame if he does wake up heavy punch. So 5 frame works, 6 frame does not work. So what I think happens is against Dudley, your throw is hitting him when his throw invol expires, but it's trading with the heavy kick. And I don't know, but I think normals have priority over throws. That I'd also love to confirm. Reversal window, I don't know. During the super freeze, apparently for the first 4 frames, you can input, but after that, you get locked out and you have to input after the super. I don't know if that's 100% true, but seems about right. Yo, what are you nerds trying to figure out? Flair, what are you doing, man? What are you doing up in here? You, Roski, just hanging out. I like it. How you been? Throw speed 2. Active frames are not the same for the same move. So Makoto's medium punch never goes beyond a certain frame advantage. I think it's like 9 or 8. It's never going to be enough to link heavy punch. Like, that's by design, I believe. This one's kind of weird. Force standing animation on wake up. I could do it in the training mode where I do Hugo's forward heavy punch, and if they crouch, they still get hit by it, which I think has some potential because it has a lot of stun. Flair. whenever I think of Flair, I think of Javier. He said there was some tournament. He went to a hotel room. He was just gone for a little bit, and then he came back. He was like, "Yo, I just went to a room. It was Flair. It was Exodus. I beat Flair. I beat Exodus. I beat Flair and Exodus." He was so happy. It was a big accomplishment. I remember when I first started playing Hugo and I played against Flair and I hit Itachi Gigas defensively. I blocked for a little bit and I was like, "You're too close, man." And I hit him with the 720. He was like, "Oh, shit." I hope you've been good, man. I wonder what journey you've been on lately. Every character in the game has 1 frame of standing on wake up except for Chun-Li. Oh my god. What? Where was that at? Chun-Li apparently does not have a force stand animation. That's weird. I did try it on Chun-Li and it didn't work. So, yeah, it makes sense. I gotta work. Thanks for the entertainment. No problem. Thanks for hanging out on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, like this live stream before you go, man. That'll help out a lot. I don't do that enough. I don't promote myself enough. I'm too busy doing things that are what I would want to watch. Wow. Wow, that didn't what? I am pleasantly surprised at how much the YouTube stream has been growing with Third Strike. But it makes sense. What is this document you're working on? It's Third Strike Facts. I don't have a link to it yet. I want to have more facts on it. Ow. I think Ryu's taunt. I forgot. Does this taunt reduce stun? Or am I just making that up? I forgot what it did. I know Oro's taunt reduces stun. What does Ryu's do? They don't tell me. So let me just... Oh! Stun value. Don't reset. Don't reset. Normal. No! I wanted medium punch. Okay. Now I have some stun. I don't see no difference. What does this do? 40, 140, 140. Does Ryu do more stun damage? 15. What? What's this supposed to do? Reduces Ryu's stun. Maybe it's the amount that he gets hit. The stun damage he takes. So... okay, I have an idea. How can I do this? I just need Ryu to hit Heavy Punch. So Heavy Punch is doing 15. If I taunt, still doing 15. His stun recovery rate, that's what I thought, but it seems like it's about the same. I think he's only looking at YouTube chat. Nah, man. Sometimes I just look over. Most of it is YouTube chat. 10% faster for first time, 30% total. Seems like it's not that impactful. It makes total sense to do that against Makoto, but it don't seem like it's doing that much. Maybe this training mode don't work. All right, I'll try it one more time. Okay. So I counted about 10 seconds, and it was at 28. Let me do it again. 2. I don't know, man. It seems like it's about the same to me. What I could do is put both of our stuns high. Those ticks aren't seconds, though, but they'll still have a different number. Right? It's obviously faster. All right, let's do the test. I think... delayed reset? Stun mode. How do I have them just to have high stun? Is that possible? Doesn't reset value. Oh, I can use the delay. Yeah. Yeah. So now it's, man, that don't work either. Man. Maybe I could just leave it like this, make a save state like that, and then turn it off. That don't work either. Or like this. Perfect. Okay. So now I can do a taunt with one and not the other. Okay. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. Where you number one is going faster. Look at that. It still don't seem like it's that much. You versus Jam Cross. I can beat Jam Cross with my eyes closed and one hand. How dare you? I think we played a set on Fight K before. He's gonna have to pull out some obscure retro game on Fight K like he did against Justin. It was 15 ticks faster. Also, with however many is the maximum taunts, like 2 to 3 taunts, I think typically you might get 1. We can look at this match and see how impactful it is. Let me go ahead and mark this. That's a YouTube video if I ever seen one. Where was it? Oh. Could you beat Cross with any character? Probably. Oh, yeah. Did I miss it? No. There it is. Is that really gonna help? I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt. It's one of those, like, I guess you might as well do it, but I don't think he has enough health to survive being stunned anyways, or even getting to the point where it would matter. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, no. Could you beat Crofts with any character? Hey, man, this isn't about me beating Crofts. I'm definitely better. Hey, is Kobe Bryant going to beat somebody at the local park? Yeah, man, he's been playing for like 20 years. I like Crofts. He's awesome. There's a set on his channel where we play Street Fighter 4. He wanted me to play Gen against him in Street Fighter 4. So I practiced for like a night, and yeah. Crofts is a nice ass dude. Yeah, we took a picture at Evo just because we had to prove that we're not the same person. When is Street Fighter 6 Season 2? I don't know. Never. He has to get past DSP first. What, like looking like DSP, or is it like a Pagoda Mortal Kombat kind of thing? DSP is the mid boss, and then you fight the other bald boomer. You're basically LeBron of Third Strike. I wouldn't go that far. I'm more like a Muggsy Bogues. I'm the Muggsy Bogues of Third Strike. I have a different. I do things a bit differently. You said he looks like a fatter DSP, not me. No. I said it out loud in audio way, but due to you writing it, Van Hermsley on YouTube. Where the Twitch chat at? I'm talking to YouTube too much. How about Kick and Twitter? Y'all still hanging out? Make sure you like the video, like the live stream and all that stuff. Yeah. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Haboken. Oh. Everyone kept calling me Christian Nerd Josh. What? How come this song doesn't get old? How come Jazzy NYC, I'm not tired of listening to it 20 years later? How come? Makoto would be dope for 6. What do you mean? Everyone has Hayate with plus frames. Oh, nah, man. She's going to drive rush and then charge Hayate, and then you're going to try to check it. She's going to punch you in the face. Nah, man. We can't hear any music? What? It's probably really low. How about like this? I just know their commentary level is pretty loud, and it's going to clash with me. Like this. How about now? It's a slightly different song every time, by the way. No, it ain't. She moves slow. DR would negate that. Tell that to JP. JP don't got a good walk speed. 378 versions of Jazzy NYC. I'm sure driver's changes are coming on the update. Oh. I think that has to happen. They're gonna do something to drive rush in some form or fashion. See how loud their commentary is, man? I gotta tone it down a little bit. But we were looking at my sound levels. I thought JP was pretty cool until I played against him recently. That sucks when a character design is pretty good looking, but then the character gameplay is so hated that it makes you not like the whole thing, the whole package. JP's theme sucks, but his character design is pretty cool. How many sets are they playing? Is it first at 10? When did this happen? 3 years ago. Man, it really is like watching boxing in the 90s. Dang. Yeah, that's good early if you hit the taunt with like higher health. Whoa. Free meter. Man, this is so dangerous. Oh, can't get the super though. He's like he's one command grab away from winning. And Kuni is really like 3 hits away from winning. Oh shoot. Oh. Oh, what? Oh my goodness. What? After all that, dash up uppercut? Crazy. Maybe he was worried about getting chipped out by a super or something. Kuni would love America since he can Campbell here. What's with Ryu players? Denjin Ryu players, like for now. Ryu's supposed to be like this well-tempered individual. Even you, Bubbles. Is Makoto nice? Dude, this is the best Makoto in the world, probably. One of them. He even can consistently do the 100% stun on Chun-Li, which is not thought to be possible for a long time. Wait. It's not gambling since there's no risk. Do you mean Ryu's engine? That's definitely risk. Although I'm kind of curious if you can parry some hits of the Denjin and let the last hit you on purpose, because you might be more likely to punish it that way. Ooh, I want to play Helldivers. It just hit me like a food craving. Denjin makes you want to play like a rabid dog. That's crazy. Either way is good. That's so stupid. Oh! Oh! Wow. Definitely spends it. Oh! You see, he tried to parry the uppercut. Wow. That's it. Huh. Parrying takes more time than getting hit by it, and if you're not stunned from the Denjin, it's punishable on hit. But I'm wondering if you do both. If you parry it and then get hit by one, because you'll add. I think you'll add more time if you parry a few hits. But if you get hit by the last one, I wonder if that would, you know, wonder how much of an impact that has. Oh. 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 This is like 200 beats per minute, your heart. Oh. One more. Oh, uppercut. No punish on the uppercut. Uppercut on the dash. That makes sense. It makes sense to do this against Makoto's dash. I don't know if he reacted, but that was smart. He's probably thinking about it anyways. You know the phrase. Denjin Ryu players only want one thing and it's disgusting. Probably what he was looking for anyways. Just lets it rip. Oh. Oh. I think he had EX. No, he didn't have EX. Oh. This game's crazy. It's for crazy people. Oh. Oh, he got it. It's going to be 100% stun, but not 100% damage. Because oh! Taunt to recover the stun. Uppercut. Oh, I wonder, that taunt might actually have a impact. Oh, oh, oh! He was about to do it again. Wow. Nice. What up, Zero Star? Makoto's is Drive Rush without resources. Oh boy. Wow, he's missing it. Oh, he taunts. Is it gonna make a difference? It does make a difference. Not directly, but indirectly. He still might lose. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, oh shoot, this game is sick. Oh, that was sick. All the way from this taunt. Man, he missed 100% stun though. Sweep. Man, he was so close. This was he would have won right here if he made the right choice right here. They would have been stunned and it would have been over. Fireball. That taunt is helping out. And it's making him play more defensively while his stun meter recovers. Oh, just the standard uppercut. Oh! Oh! Man, this game is so much fun. Oh, oh, oh! How did he know it only hit once? Maybe it whiffed because of the down heavy punch. This game's sick. I had something I want to look at, but I forgot. Oh, it was Makoto. All right, let me think about this real quick. Makoto's dash. I think it's severely overstated how fast it is. Dash forward 12 when the recovery is canceled. $12-frame dash plus whatever she does next, which is typically something like crouching light kick, which is 4. I don't feel like it's even that fast. If she does dash in, crouch light kick, I almost think that's not right. What am I looking for? Miscellaneous. Dash forward, recovery canceled, 12. So that should be a 17 frame. The crouching light kick, which hits you on frame 17, that just doesn't seem correct. Dash in, regular grab hits frame 15. It's really fast. I don't know, man. I don't feel like that's that fast. I mean, it could be. This is not going to be a good test because I know, you know. But let me just see if I can punish her dash with throw. Maybe. Yeah. I was able to throw her before she could throw me. I just punished her dash. Right? Because that should have been a throw tech if I did it slow enough. I don't think that's correct, man. How can I test that? There's no way that's 12 frames. I feel like it's much slower than 12 frames. It's absolutely fast and probably one of the fastest in the game for the amount of space that it covers. Let me think. 41, 14, 41, 14. 41 minus 14. So we're looking at 27. So then if I do minus 13. $16. What am I doing? $26. Oh, algebra. 27. That's where I got that from. Man, how do I do this? I need to lay this out. Jesus. Hold on. Let me put it over here real quick. Makoto dash speed, for fuck's sake. So her downlight punch is 14 total animation frames. Down heavy punch is 41 frames for this knockdown. 2 HP versus Makoto is plus 41. When you jab, frame kill with jab is plus 27. And this is her crouching light punch. So we want to take away the jab, right? Which would be 14 from... Oh my God. Somebody good with math. What up, Static Gorilla? Did you watch the Japan stream this morning? Holy Moses, them first ones are intense? I think I did. Maybe. Look at the animation sprite sheet. I don't think that will show it. What's the question? Oh boy. So we're working with a knockdown that's plus 41. What we're trying to find out is how fast is Makoto's dash into her crouching light punch. Basically, how fast is her dash and when can you cancel it? Where's Arlieth? I don't even know if Arlieth has done this. According to this, her dash is 12 frames when you cancel it. So that means when you dash and hit crouching light punch, it should be about 16 frames. Oh, the ad just hit. Nice. What's it doing? Crouching light punch should be 5 frames. So it'll hit on frame 6. Have YouTube Premium. Nice. It should be 17, right? It'll hit on frame 17. Which, if you throw that, it's not unreasonable. Because throw is 2 frames, and that would be a 15 frame reaction. Which I think is doable in this game. So that could be correct. It could actually be a 12 frame dash that you're committed to doing something other than blocking after. Because that's the catch. Makoto's dash, she cannot block. She had to do something after it. I can't block until mad late. It's actually better if I whiff something and then I can block after I whiff that. You can react to it if you're in good condition. Yeah. And even more so, the thing you probably got to worry about the most is dash in command grab. Because although the throw is really fast, you still have a large throw tech window. So you have a lot of time to react to it and still throw. But I want to reverse it and make sure this number adds up too. So how do I do that? I would subtract the jab from the advantage here, right? What is 27 minus 14? That should be 7, right? That doesn't make sense either. 27 minus 14. That would remove the recovery. That would remove the jab from the dash. I think that's correct. That's close to this number. Yeah, I think that's right. So I guess it really is 12. Maybe 13. Yeah. But what I really wanted to get to is this should be worse than Drive Rush in Street Fighter 6. But Drive Rush, you can branch off and do other things that punish you for reacting to it. Whereas when Makoto dashes at you, she can only do an attack. She cannot block out of it. She can't do drive impact. I guess she can do a super. You've seen Arlia do that sometime. Dash up super. But it's so dangerous to do that. So yeah. I think this is correct. Somewhere around there. Hey, I did it. I used my brain. I used my problem-solving brain. World's strongest lab. World's weakest lab, apparently. I want pizza. I've been in the mood for Little Caesars for a while, but I've been running a mile every day. It's getting easier and easier. Must wear hat to use brain. Also, the most effed thing I discovered Makoto's forward throw is she has iframes. Her neutral throw? Wait. I once got grabbed by her forward grab and right after the X-Firewall. Yeah. I don't know why she has that, but yeah, she's invincible after her neutral throw. I was testing it out and it seems like every hit of Denji you parry just gives you less time to punish. Which in hindsight seems kind of obvious. Yeah, but maybe there's a balance. Like you parry 2 hits and get hit by the last 2 and then you can punish. I think the amount that you can punish it might vary. But it could also be the case that if you parry it 1 time, he's just safe the rest of it. So that would take a lot of work. Especially because it's hard to know exactly how many charges of Denjin that he did. And then. Little Seeds is the wave. What a flood. You playing Street Fighter 6? You still been enjoying? Some down medium punch? some anon down medium punch? What's your pace per mile? 12 minutes? 12 minutes? I've been running at that. I've been doing it at that speed. But I used to do 6 minutes easy. But now I'm fat. My heart's there, but my heart's not there. Actually, I've been learning Tekken 8. I'll be back for season 2. Hey man, don't get too good at Tekken 8, because then you won't like it. That's my strategy. I'm gonna stay around red ranks, not learn anything, and just just touch it every now and then. Then I'll enjoy Tekken 8. Once I get good at it, I'm gonna hate it. So I'm not gonna get good at it. Maybe season 2 of Tekken 8, I'll start learning more about it. It's actually so true. I'm not. Yeah, I'm serious. And the higher you get in ranks, the more people want it done. Golly, man. I don't understand. I can't believe the Tekken ranked experience is more bitch made than the Street Fighter 6 experience. The Street Fighter 6 got a lot of bitches. What do you think I'm looking at this 3-year-old match and just kicking it? This is way more fun. He's fast with Ryu, so he can really build the bar. Yeah. It reminds me of just, you learn one thing, you learn 2 things, you learn 3 things, and you put those 3 things together and you use them in combination, and then they add up to a lot of meter. And you slap the dungeon on top of it, and it's ridiculous. I wasn't gonna run today, but I'm probably gonna do it. I don't even think running is that great for losing weight anymore, except that it makes me not want to eat garbage. Like, I ran a mile today, I shouldn't eat this. But the food is more important than the... They're both important. Just gotta... Maybe once a week I'll get some Little Caesars. Maybe once a week and that's it. I'm gonna lead Little Caesars my way into being able to go to Evo. Run you should? No, not. I love running, but it's not good for my lower back. Oh, there it is. He finally hit it. And the rest. Yep. Go ahead and clip it and ship it to some Street Fighter 6 player. And they'll be like, see, this game sucks too. I'd be like, you're right. This particular part of the game is kind of whack. But it's still hype. All this from low forward? Who, Makoto? That's all. That's from a command grab. So that was a big mistake doing that neutral jump in neutral. Oh, man, it's disgusting. Oh, I was referencing that tweet. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually wasn't 100% life. Try KT tape? I just use kettlebell and heavy bag. No tape needed. I guess you should wrap up your wrist, but I don't. Makoto's so broken. She is... That's the weird thing. As broken as 100%, doing a combo that kills them off of a command grab, as cheap as that is, she don't win that many tournaments in Japan. Oh, what was that? Yeah, Yun's probably more broken than Makoto. Oh. I don't think that was a reversal uppercut. Oh my goodness. Is he dead? Not enough meter. Oh. You see how the Tatsu builds meter each time it spins around? Oh my god. Every time he does a rotation, it gives him more meter. Just a little bit more. Isn't SA1 considered better? Hell no. Clipping this to create chaos on Twitter. Because each counts as an attack? I guess it's just whatever the developers wanted. They say, hey, this is how it works. There you go. Shikohadoken is really solid. But that's one of those cases where someone would say, just pick Ken. Ken's better at this. And they're not particularly wrong. Ken doesn't have down heavy punch EX donkey kick. But he does have down heavy punch super. Ken doesn't have as fast of a EX fireball. But you don't really need it. SA2 especially just promotes toxic game plan. The cool thing about Third Strike, if somebody is using, this is what tends to happen, if somebody is dependent on landing 100% stun and they play only for that, typically they're not that good of a player. They have to work more parts of the system. Like the higher level you get, the harder it is to land a command grab on somebody at the right spot. Oh, he went for the red parry. Oh, this game's sick. Whoa. How is this not over yet? Come on, man. You telling me that's not sick? Crazy. That was ridiculous. Whenever you see Makoto backing up into the corner, that's dangerous. Because you know she's trying to command grab in the SA2. You need the command grab to the SA2? No, you can do heavy punch super art too. There is heavy punch in the super art too, as long as you're close enough. I believe you can hit confirm it also. Oh! Can Makoto parry when she dashes? I actually do not know. I do not know. I think she can. I don't know. How would I test that? No, definitely not. No, she can't parry. Oh, I lied. Ooh. I don't like that. Wow. Can she forward parry though? Oh, let me turn this on. This will actually tell me, right? That's fascinating. She cannot forward parry. Because you've already used the input. You've already used the forward parry to do the dash. So that resets the cooldown of the parry. So she can't forward parry when she does a dash. She has to do it much later. She has to wait until the cooldown. But she can down parry. Huh. So that means you can do medium punch. Like high attacks. And she can't do anything about it. Huh. Cool. You can only down parry after a dash. Well, you can still wait for it. I think the difference is Makoto is committed. When she does a dash, she can't block immediately like most other characters. And the problem with doing a parry after a dash, let's say you do forward dash and then down parry, that means you will get thrown. You cannot take a throw. If you dash it and then down parry, you will lose the throw. Hey, AutoMattock, I saw one of your previous streams talking about safe jumps in 3S and aren't technically Oro SA2 unblockable setup safe jumps? I don't know. It could be. Just depends on how late the attack hits in the air. Oh, fireball. Fireballs are useless in third strike. I think Moro's the best Makoto. He's done things I've never seen Makoto, especially his neutral game. They're probably like the YSB and Hayao pair, right? Mimura is more like YSB. Tominaga is more like Hayao. He's more like this. Hapukin. Am I competing at Evo? If you let me have $1,000, I'll do it. Maybe a like on the video. Maybe I can compete then. I budgeted it like at the cheapest. If I go buy sandwiches, I stay at some casino hotel for dirt cheap. It's still gonna be $1,000 to go to Evo. That's crazy. How do you parry 2 hits layered on one another like a sweep during a fireball? I don't know. I feel like it separates it. But it's definitely possible. Wow, you have 1,000 messages in the restream chat. Got a lot of messages from YouTube today. That's tight. Tight. When are you gonna come down to DFW? What's DFW? Dallas Fort Worth. Huh. I was in Texas a couple months ago for fun. I think I was right next to one of the arcades too, but I didn't get to make it out. But yeah, I kind of want to replay like some of the best players in America and in Japan. I never really got to play a lot of Japanese players. Maybe a handful of times I've gotten able to do it. Been able to. You can parry block on attacks that hit on the same frame, but at different levels. You can parry forward, do down back. You will parry the Ado and block the sweep. Oh, so you can't switch between parries? Huh. Who's the best 3S player nowadays? Good luck answering that. This game is so cool, man. There's people that just been coming up and getting better that I've never heard of. Justin Wong was talking about flying somebody out from Japan to compete at Evo. And then his chat was saying there's some Chun-Li player started with a K. And they said that Chun-Li player practices for 10 hours a day. Who's doing that? I don't even do that. Super chat 5 USD. Here, go to Evo. What? I'm almost there. Just 995 to go. Hey, I really appreciate that, Dark Din Dan. Thank you. Boo Twitch ads? Hey man, Twitch ads are alright, man. They help me pay some bills. Bills are costing more these days. But yeah, I do want to play some people again. Maybe I'll start traveling locally for this and then play Street Fighter 6 on the side. Shirokuro, that's probably who I was thinking of. Was it? Really? From Okinawa? I think it was somebody else. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a third. Is this Co-op Cup recent? This isn't Co-op Cup. This is like a exhibition. Yeah, Game Newton. I hope they do more of these. Are you participating in any Street Fighter 6 online tournaments? I don't want to. Honestly, I don't want to. I don't really care for the game competitively right now. Like, I've been meaning to just boot it up in the past 2 weeks, and I just they went first to 10s like every week. Nice. And it's not me saying that Street Fighter 6 is bad. And I joke when I say it sucks. I think it's going to be really good. Right now, it's a little bit stale. It's not exciting me to play it. Have you got drive impacted lately? Nah, the nail in the coffin for me was a Luke player who did round start, drive rush. It whiffed. He did another drive rush and a jab. And it contacted. Then he did down medium kick drive rush and it hit. Then I was in the corner. And then he neutral jumped on my wake up. I anti-aired him. And then I did some offense. I activated level 2 with Jamie. And then he mashed level 3, which I blocked. Punished. Then I had him in the corner. Applied some pressure. I did a DI that he couldn't do anything about because he used level 3. So it was a free DI. And then I did a block string. And as I was about to win, they rage quit. Like, this is fucking stupid, man. I've had enough. This is not a... None of this was cool. It just needs more time. Most releases feel like that, in my opinion, except maybe 4. Street Fighter 6 is still the best release of a fighting game, probably ever in Street Fighter history. It's probably the best it's ever been, which is a good sign. But the lack of communication and updates has been not so impressive. I can't play Street Fighter 6. How is it compared to Third Strike? Street Fighter 6 is good for maybe the first month. It's just like with Tekken 8. As long as you don't get too good at Street Fighter 6, it's pretty good. Especially the single player content is really good. The World Tour mode, A+. I think that's great. I hate Drive Impact. It's like another thing I have to react to. That's okay with me. I don't like Drive Impact when you're in burnout and you can't do nothing about it. Because it's true, you deserve it, but it's not cool. It's not interesting. Wow, wow, wow. 7-7. Yeah, they gotta spice something up. They gotta have some kind of update that's big and cool for Street Fighter 6. I'll keep thinking about it and trying to click on it. But this is way more fun and interesting. What do you mean you can have fun if you're not good at the game? Because the better you get at a game, the more the things that might be wrong with it bother you. And the less you have to learn. I think fighting games are best when you're in that learning phase. Even if they release a whole new game in the update, the same problems are going to be there, I believe. I don't know, man. It just takes some stability and the game will be great. There's footsies in Street Fighter 6. It legit has nearly Third Strike quality footsies, but it gets overshadowed by Drive Rush, Crouch Medium Kick Drive Rush, Firewall Drive Rush, Raw Drive Rush. But the footsies are actually there. Am I alone in liking it when someone with an obnoxious style rage quits on me? I like knowing that they're upset. No, that's fine. I think that's cool. By the way, I disagree about Tekken 8. The Tekken old heads just having a hard time adjusting. Is Arslan Ash an old head? I'll leave that. I'll leave it alone. I think Tekken 8 is going to be great. I think it's going to be great. And I see a lot of people enjoying it. Oh, he got it. Wait, what? Oh. I was like, why didn't he spend a super? Oh. You don't need to. Throw a limiter on the stream channel, but the YouTube video, I've been trying to mess with the volume the whole time. Here, how about now? Need them to talk a little more. Yeah, my YouTube video volume is really low. But see, if I have it that low, it doesn't even pick up the game sound. Impossible to audio balance. Hey, Lunchbox 53 with a tier 1 for 14 months. Appreciate you. Welcome back to the world's strongest laboratory. Just cold chilling. You can't stop Nuki's voice. Yeah. I feel like there's always something to learn when you fight someone, even if it's not huge. Yeah, it's true. But you kind of want it to be something that's impactful. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude, he got half of the dungeon already, and it was unsuccessful. What is this? He got it again. Fireball? Taunt? I guess why not? Wow, that hit the back dash. Post round taunt, man. Why did they get rid of that? The boy can play. Bunch of savages. 100% stun. And dungeon. If Ryu does dungeon, he should be locked out of building meter. Oh! Dang, I think if he did command grab first, he would have got the stun. Oh! Playing perfectly in third strike is like nearly impossible to do. Unless you have a round where you just get a full blowout. What was that? Oh, he's probably trying to catch a jump away for the juggle state. Oh, no. Oh, what a cheap super. Look at this dungeon, man. He got half a bar already. Is that Yun? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh! He tried to set up the 100% stun. Oh. Denjin Ryu, let's go. Hey, man. You know not who you cheer for. This is Satan. Oh my god, they don't want to hit each other. Oh, okay, okay. Stabilized. This is Kuni's last. If he wins this round, he wins the set. Oh my goodness. No, man. The more time Tominaga waits, the more dungeons about to happen. Wow, wow, wow. Down heavy, but oh, 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 oh. No, kill him. Oh my god. Oh, he got dungeon again. Stayed alive. Oh. Kuni's an anti-hero? Yeah. Yep. Those are really popular in modern day soap operas. They got some flaws. I'd rather go up against Denshin than Makoto. That's definitely a pick your poison kind of scenario. Dude, I kind of want to keep up with the underground third strike news. Find out all the streams, promote it as much as I can, and restream it. That sounds tight. Well, he dashing in there? Oh! Early heavy punch. Smart. Oh, boy. He's about to have danger. He's about to have danger. He got it. Oh, God. Oh, what's it called? Sarugi? He used the axe kick in the air just to get out the corner. Oh, nice. That's really smart to not attack there and just do an empty jump throw. Because after this fireball, your opponent might be inclined to parry because they're going to recover too late for anything else. So they might try to parry after this. But if they can parry, the throw will punish it. Oh, man. This is like such a tame way for Tominaga to play. Wow. That's wow. Does Kuni win this? Will the keyboard monster surprise us at Evo? I don't think so. Maybe one in pools or something. Who knows? Oh, is he gonna do it? There it is. Oh, what? He's doing it too fast. Still got it though. Still good. Oh, not enough. Uh-oh. Dang. That's not good. They gave him more Denjin meter. Gotta sleep? Alright, man. Take it easy. Oh, this gotta be so nerve-wracking. What does that even mean? Nerve-wracking? Wrecking? Is it wrecking? The good news is Ryu can't build more meter. He's already got all of it. Wow. Oh, wake up. Heavy punch. Oh, God. What? He okay? He got it. Oh. Oh, he missed the last part. Oh, game sick. Racking. This game's sick, man. Even the commentators are out of breath. Oh my God, it got tied up. Man, I don't know who's gonna win. I haven't seen this. Ever since I started learning this game, it's been a delight. That's good news. Let me know if you need any like advice or something, man. I got you. This is good. Oh, he's getting clipped by random fireballs. Oh no! What a mistake! Wake up! Look, did wake up crouch light kick 3 times? What the fuck? Oh! What a whiff punish! Oh, that's got to be it, right? Oh! That was clean. Oh, this is looking like a blowout. Spins the meter. Waits. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh, this game is so serious. I gotta see it again. Hold on. Oh! Oh. Oh man, it's like a tsunami. It's just this match has to happen. Oh, starts it off early. Stuns halfway there. Looks like Tominaga is trying to be a little defensive while his stun recovers. Dash punch. Oh, he's got the meter. This is looking bad for Kuni. Back towards the corner. Oh, he just went for it. Oh, he spins his Denjin. He ain't got no more Denjin. Backing off, trying to get it back. Hadouken. Throw. Wow, he was going to do the trick. He's looking for the parry to go into Super Art 2 again. Oh, he's about to have Denjin. Oh! Oh! It's not good enough. Oh, he got out. Oh, one more. Oh, wow. Light kick. It was sick, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Wow. Oh, man. The jokes? That must be the breaks. All right, let's look at how tired they are. Oh, man, that's too good. Tominaga looks like the kind of friend that if you like lost a lot of money in Bitcoin, he would make fun of you immediately, like too soon. Sheesh. He's out of breath. Ugh. Toey drip. TM versus Furo? I'm probably going to call it for today, but I'd be down to watch more of these. How many do they have? Do they have like a playlist for it? That would be sick. Champion League. What is this? Oh! What is this? 9 months ago? I didn't even know about what was all this. Super Turbo? Special first to 10 round 2? What is this? Is this what I'm looking for? Hey, I think it is. Whoa. Whoa, there's so many matches. I think I watched this one. YSB? Did I see this one? Dude, I'm about to go through all these. This is sick. Wow. I might have to do a little YouTube, like long form videos watching these matches and maybe pay more attention to the matches. Or like at least balance it out a little better. Wow. I'm gonna go. Or else I'm gonna get trapped in the I'm gonna get trapped in the what you call it? Rabbit hole. But I'm definitely interested in watching a lot of these first attempts because I feel like I've missed out a lot. I got the Game Newton, the Third Strike YouTube, this obscure YouTube channel that happens to have a lot of videos. Recent. Oh, what's this? Hold on, wait. 8 hours ago? What's this? Is that YSB? Hold on. Let me do one more. Let me do one more. That's YSB's color. I don't know another Hugo player that would, you know, be here. Oh, back throw that. Oh. Not looking good for our hero. It's not looking good at all. Oh. Beginner's comp? Okay, it makes sense. Still not bad, though. Makoto's player's hitting medium kick. That's how you win this match. Dang, beginners tournament? That's cool. They don't look like beginners, though. They look like B ranks on Fightcade. This is beginner? Beginners in Japan are scholars. It just means you're not like a several tournament winning player. That's tight. Yeah, this isn't like a total just picked up fighting games beginner. That's really cool. Oh! This is pleasant. Oh! Now medium punch. Oh! camera frenzy that.
裏回りがちょっと使ってしまった。
Uh,
ダッシュ投げ。これは
nice.
シュートで押し置き。トニーから
Oh, it combo. Oh, I didn't combo. Cool. The people that win beginners tournaments would be A or S rank on Fightcade easily. Yeah. I hope it doesn't sound. I hope I don't sound like a dick, but I think it's easier now to get A rank on Fightcade than before. Like the last time I played, maybe a year or two ago, I forgot. It was hard to get A rank. I got A rank, and I didn't even try. I literally didn't challenge anybody, and I got A rank. I actively discouraged people like, hey, just do casual matches. That's cool. I don't care about rank. Now fight a new rival, first to 5. Like, oh jeez. So yeah, I just got the A rank and didn't seem that difficult. I mean, you know, it's kind of depends, but well, that's gonna do it for me, Mr. Jibbo. Cool. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks on YouTube for liking the live stream and the videos. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll come back tonight and watch some more videos. Maybe some Hell Divers. Who knows? But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks. Hope you have a good one. See ya. Do my credits work? They do not. The theme song. I don't even have the theme song playing. Well, Lunchbox, No Good Citizen, So Pringles, Eli Ball, Papa Greg. Thank you for the subs on Twitch. Those are my credits. All right, y'all, take it easy. I'm going to send y'all over to somebody on Twitch. Later.